not on here right now, but I want to thank you for your tenacity. And I think it's probably better that you didn't go online so quickly. So now you get to speak your piece, but also have seen everything from the outside. But thank you so much for answering all these questions. You really didn't have to. As you see, we can't even get Candace to answer these questions. So you doing it is amazing. And I know it's us being nosy, but we're all just so curious. We all want Summer found. And I thank you so much. And I'm sorry for what's happened to your family. But thank you, everybody, and have a wonderful night, Prayer Garden. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sweetie.
You too.
Good night. Much love.
Yeah, this really has done a mess to Allison's children. And Allison, I have to say that myself. It's really took a big toll on all of those children.
Yeah, Allie has went through a lot, and I do mean a lot.
Yeah, and those kids are going through stuff that they should
and
never
yes,
had to
Hunter
go.
was very nervous. Very nervous during the interview with Chris M, I'm sure. And absolutely. And Hunter's at that age where he's trying to grab his adulthood like all teenagers do, and his independence, and but still inside he's still a young man, and I'm sure very nervous upon that panel. So with Chris M.
Prayer Garden, is it okay if I ask you a question?
Sure.
So this may have been addressed very early on in the stream, but did you hear another creator saying that he knows that Candace left the house twice that day?
TBI told, I was the one that came out and told that she left the house twice that day. First, I told on Ziggy's a long time ago. And I mean, way back, I that's what I was fighting so hard to get out to everybody, was what was going on up there at, at the police station and so forth and so on. But I was getting attacked so miserably
yeah, I'm sorry
on
about
Ziggy's panel that I had to mustered up and open this YouTube, and
yeah, just to get heard.
And I was very, very nervous. It took me a long time. I have a friend that sat with me night after night after night for, oh goodness, I don't know how long, running this for me and teaching me to run it. I do it. He doesn't stay with me as much now as before. I mean, I do see him daily and so forth, but he don't stay with me, every night like he used to help me run the YouTube here and everything. But he does keep up on the case as well. He really cares about Summer and what's going on, and and he really was a help, because he actually there's my Allie.
Sorry about that, my phone died.
How you doing, sweetie? Yeah, I lost you. I was worried I lost you. But yeah, he stayed with me and helped me get this all up and going and everything, because he said what I had to say was very important, and that people needed to know how these people up there really was, and so forth, because they kept running everyone around the bush and throwing people like Hunter and people like Mr. Dobbs and people like and so many others. Okay, Rebel Girl, I'm bringing you up, honey.
Hey, Allie, would it shock you if anything nefarious was on? If anything like nefarious was on Dawn's phone that Tim Mullen has a copy of, would it shock you?
Oh yeah.
And TBI took everything off of Donald's phone from day one. After,
yeah, I guess I was confused because he was making it out like there was another phone or something.
Well, I do know that after their phones were taken, they were seen at a phone place here in Kingsport buying new phones. And then someone else had stated, I forgot when it was, that they were at Walmart getting new cell phones too.
Okay.
Don, you know what, Don? I was on the phone with Donald when he was getting the first new phones, and it was not at Walmart. It was at
I think it was Verizon.
Yes, it was at another place. He told me he was there. They were picking up new phones, and he said that he would call me and give me the number to his new phone as soon as he got it set up. And then he called me back later that evening, and he was having issues setting the phone up. So I had to help him, and he got it set up. And then he called me from it. Once he called me from it, I told him, I said, why'd you get rid? I mean, I was joking. I said, why are you getting a new phone? Are you afraid the other one's tapped? And he was like, yeah. That's what he said, you know. And but they both got, him and Candace got new phones. It was my understanding they bought 5 phones that day. I know one was for Grandis, one was for Candace, one was for Donald, one was for Josie, the oldest son, and I do not know what that 5th phone was for, but they did get 5 that day. And so if they got some at Walmart, then they got more phones than just those. And Donald also, about a couple weeks later, I want to say maybe
And you're related to Don, right?
Me?
Yes.
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Anyway, they asked about a week or so later, it was about a week or so later, he got a $300 pair of sunglasses. He told me that Candace was getting he said he was wanting to shut the shit down. He wanted people to leave them alone, that they wanted to quit going. He wanted to quit going on these lives and talking to people and doing all this crap. I said, well, why don't you just do that? Why don't you, if that's what you want and it's getting to be too much stress for you, why don't you do that? He said that Candace started getting a bunch of gift cards in the mail, Walmart gift cards and a cash card, and I said, that's why you ain't wanting to shut it down. And then he went silent on me and changed the conversation. So it was, you know, the money started rolling in, and that's what they didn't want to give up.
Yeah, I get that.
So absolutely.
Hey, Allie.
Hey.
This Lex person, it says, well, it said PG, but I don't think she's seen it. It says, can you please ask Allie if she's seen Grandis in the car that day that H was dropped off?
Yeah, Grandis was in the car. She was in the passenger side of the truck.
And they wanted to know if Summer was on one side of the truck or the other, or was she sitting in the middle, like kind of in the middle?
She was on the driver's side of the truck, leaning up against the 2 gallons of milk.
Yeah, okay. That don't make sense to me. I mean, if she was asleep, you know, and she was okay, according to Candace, I've never known of any child or anybody actually being able to fall asleep.
Hold on. Or any day Wait a minute. Allie, was Summer wearing the outfit, the pink top and the gray shorts when you saw her?
She was in a pair of pants and a long sleeve shirt.
Okay. Now listen, because in the photo, she is behind the driver's seat, the driver's side of the vehicle on the jugs of milk. And if you said she was on the driver's side, but when the picture was taken, I believe she was on the passenger side.
No, that was the driver's side.
Are you sure that's the driver's side?
So the milk was in the middle?
No, it was on the one side or the other. Let me, I think I do got a picture. Let me just, reassure myself, because I could have swore she was behind Grandis's seat. But she could have been behind Candace's. That could be my bad.
Yes, Grandis was in the truck when they dropped Summer off. Yes.
It says if Summer was on the driver's side, why would the milk be on the other side and she was moved in the photo?
That's what I'm checking right now.
Yeah.
Because I know when they pulled up. I know when they pulled up in front of the house, she was on the driver's side.
And then somebody just
And then you had the
120
milk.
acres said no, she is on the passenger side. And then some rags put no, she was in the middle.
Then let's look to say, is the video the same from the milk jug photo? Because Candace is saying to Richard, don't do that.
The video don't make sense to me and put up red flags to me. Because why would you say that?
Okay, here's the picture.
Ask why.
And this is the picture.
She saw Summer pick up the orange, put it to her mouth, whether she drunk or not. You know, who knows? But
Now,
she yelled at Summer and told her, no, do not drink. That's been in here for a while. And Summer put it down, and she gave her a bottle of water.
I'm pretty sure this is the...
At what point did she tell you that Summer conked out?
I'm pretty sure this is the passenger side of the car. Yes, because the other side would have been the driver.
Well, wait a minute.
She not in the middle?
Yeah, she looks in the middle.
Let me go back. Was she like this?
She looks like she's in the middle, like there's 3 seats. Do you see the cloth? How it's like 1, 2, 3.
Is that the way that you seen her?
That's the way she was, but I could have sworn she was on the driver's side.
I mean, if that is closer to the driver's side, you know.
No, that's closer to the passenger side.
The milk's towards the passenger side.
Right, yeah. Summer would be closer to the driver's side.
I need to see more of you, Rebel Girl. Okay, I'm bringing you up. Okay, you're on panel, Rebel Girl.
Your camera is on.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, dude, listen, people, listen. Let's get one thing straight. There is a camera on top of a light pole in front of my house.
Oh. Was they able to get any footage off of that, sweetie?
I don't know. Because it ain't my camera. I'm just pointing it out there. So, come on, people. I did too go up to the truck.
Do y'all know where Candace left for the second time?
Nope.
Prayer Garden? Prayer Garden, do you know where she went the second time? Or what would you guess? Like running to get some cigarettes, running to go to the grocery. I don't know. I'm asking.
She could have gotten cigarettes. She could have went and got another thing of lovely Royal Crown and R&R crap that she drank.
But hey, Allie, I heard that she was at Fred Hill's house at 4:30 looking for Summer in his driveway. That's what he said. He said that she was down at his house looking for Summer around 4:30 in his driveway. Now, she told everyone that Summer they didn't even call the police until 6:28. So, and she called Donald at 6:09. what was she doing? I mean, if Fred Hill is telling the truth, what was she doing down at his home at 4:30 in the driveway looking for Summer?
I have no idea.
And also, she said right here on my live that she came out of her driveway about 4:30, 5 o'clock and met Jody Sue on the road. What was she coming out of there? Summer wasn't even supposed to be missing yet, and she said she was coming out of her driveway at 4:30, 5 o'clock to go find Summer, and seeing Jody Sue on the road. And she said that, yeah, right here on one of my lives, that was said.
That's crazy.
Yeah, she said it.
Why didn't she admit that?
I
don't know.
Would she maybe lie because she didn't want to make it seem like, oh, I left the kids? Even though I don't think that's that big of a deal if she did, but you know.
That would mean that Summer came up missing a lot, or basically it would mean that whatever happened to Summer happened before. I personally think that she came out of her driveway at 4:30 or 5 o'clock, and she told me she went to the church. I think whatever happened up there, you know, and I think they convinced Donald it was an accident. I think she went and got rid of Summer. That's my opinion. And I think she came back to stage everything, and
so then
she had to get her off the
Dawn would
property.
be in the dark, is what you're saying.
You know,
Dawn wouldn't know. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying Dawn did know. I think Candace,
Okay.
Told him it was an accident. She did, and I think he's protecting her so she don't go to prison.
But
I
why
think
would they
Brandis
call
is
her
protecting
missing?
her. I
Why
think
would they
that
say
they're
she's
trying to
missing?
say that it was an accident. I mean,
Yeah,
even if
but
she,
why wouldn't why
even
would you
if
say she's
she-
missing and
even
draw
if
all that
she-
attention?
even if she, well, I don't think they thought it was going to draw all this attention.
Well, I just mean
really
originally, like a crew searching that
look
day.
look at Monkey's case. It's not drawing a lot of attention. Look at, a lot of these cases.
Yeah, I just
they're
meant
not
like
drawing attention.
feet on the ground searching.
This case blew up. This case really blew up, and no one expected it to do this. Did you expect it to do this, Allie?
No, I really thought they were going to find her.
Oh, I thought they'd find her in the search as well. I was on it from day one, like you, and I thought they'd find her right away. And when they didn't, and then the next thing I know, Candace is posting about a damn red truck and with buckets in it, and then I wrote. That's why she don't like me, because I wrote, hell, that's, that leads them right back to you. You got the buckets in your yard, like supposed to be in the truck. You guys do the work that they're, that kind of truck would require.
Jose said he saw him drive that type of truck before.
And I jumped all, and you know what? She erased my comment. She erased it, so the next day I put it in there like 10 times so she couldn't erase it. And then I got you know how Facebook they put me on, put me in Facebook jail, and I was in Facebook jail for it for like 3 days, I think it was. And yeah, she actually blocked me and got me put in Facebook jail over that little stunt. And then I seen all these church people around them. So I said, I felt bad because there was all these church people, and I thought maybe I had, misjudged them wrongly. And that's when I, tried to hit up Candace, but she wouldn't talk to me. So I hit up Donald, on his Facebook. I didn't really hit him up. I basically, decided to be nice to them, and I posted pictures of Summer on their Facebook and so forth and so on. Then Donald started talking to me through the chat, and the next thing I know, he gave me his number. He wanted me to call him, so I started talking to him and talking with him and Candace. And then next thing I know, Candace just went mayhem on me, trying to accuse me all kinds of crazy things. And then she would be nice to me again. Then she'd be mean to me again. Then she'd be nice. I mean, she's like my Sour Patch Kid. And you know, it was a real roller coaster with them two fucking people. Trust me. I mean, how did you do it, Allie, without going insane?
Is Candace still in the chat? The chat was saying she was there.
It's crazy, like.
They're real mind fucks.
Yeah, they are.
Absolutely.
I have a question for both of you. If they hid her, where the hell would they have hid her where the searches haven't happened?
Well, I'm going to tell you something. What I think personally, if they would have took the search dogs down there, a little past the church somewhere, because she said she went to the church. She knew that the preacher and Robin wasn't there that day. She knew that nobody was at the church, so
That's
she had to be down around that church. She had to be down around that church somewhere, and I think that's where she went to leave Summer until
what day of the week was that? Like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday?
Summer came up missing on.
It was the 15th, but what day?
I believe it was a Monday, if I'm not mistaken. Give me 1 second here, and I'll tell you. Right when
Has anybody been watching Tim Mullins' videos?
No. It was on a Monday.
Okay.
It was definitely on a Monday. So. And now I'm trying to go.
If Candace is still here in the chat, she can come on the panel, right?
Hey, Candace is more than welcome to Palm Panel. You bet she can come upon panel. We'll talk to Candace.
I think she's too scared to because she knows Allie's on here.
There's no reason to be scared, though.
I'm sorry, my bad. It was a Tuesday. It was a Tuesday that she came up missing.
That's so weird that she would say that she knows that people weren't at the church. Did you think it was weird when she said it?
Nobody'd want to touch her anyway. We'd be afraid we'd catch daggone body loss.
Hey, Allie, is it true that that house had roaches and rats as big as a dog?
I don't know about the rats, but I know about the roaches. Hell, man, I started gaming them.
They were ganging up on you?
Yeah, they were friendly little critters. I mean, it was nasty, but they were friendly, you know. They kept their peace, I kept mine, and especially when I killed it, man. Oh, God.
Oh. Wow. I remember when I was a teenager, I had a girlfriend that we went to her house, and it was like that, and it was like bad. To be honest with you, I mean, I hadn't really ever seen bugs, but to see that many was, yeah, it's quite frightening, absolutely frightening. And I remember, like, they would drop from the ceiling. That's scary. Yeah, that was scary. And the only reason we was there is because I hung out with a relative of hers, and she wanted to go there and hang out. And I'm going to tell you, we had to find a new hangout. Like I told her, I said, we were staying out on the street, and I'm not going in there no more. That's scary stuff. So what
I
do you
wonder
think
why
about?
she didn't try to keep it clean and do what she had to do
So what did you think of seeing
for
Jose
the safety
that
of the
much
kids instead of waiting to
that
do it
much
after
longer,
they're gone?
Allie? What did you think about him just popping back up now?
That's weird.
It is weird. It is absolutely weird.
Because when Summer went missing, and well, before Summer went missing, after me, Jose, Candace had our falling out up there, you know, I called Andrew up and I said, hey, look, your little friend there, he's still up on the mountain. Tell him to lose my digits. Don't come at my way. Don't come at my children. And he goes, what the hell did he do? And then next thing you know, Andrew tells me that Jose wasn't no longer up there, that he was in the Philippines.
Yeah, I heard that too. And he's in the United States.
But how would he go to the Philippines in 2020 anyways?
I don't know.
With all the travel restrictions and you couldn't really leave the country. You know,
so I don't know where he's been.
Actually, around that time, I don't think there was a whole lot of restrictions. He probably could have went anywhere he wanted.
In October of 2020?
Allie, do you think that Jose found out? I mean, do you think that he came out, popped up because he heard that Donald was in jail?
It could be, or I don't know. Because the one thing I did catch on Jose's live, the one that I started watching, was that he goes, "Oh, I stayed up all night and watched all these YouTubes from the beginning, this, that, and the third." Okay, but you just messaged me and said, "What's really going on?" Blah blah blah. You don't make sense, dude.
Yeah, that was bullshit, and I could tell when he used the terms meat and potatoes, because that's something that Chris McDonough says all the time. So just to pick that up, like, you hadn't been watching for just one night, I don't think, in my opinion.
Well, everybody does start out with Chris. I mean, you know, you start out with Chris because Chris's videos, the interview room, it says, you know, the interview at the lake, interview inside the Wells home. I mean, of course, that's the first thing you're going to click on, right? To get inside the home, to be able to see things. Of course. I mean, you know, don't act like PG's nosy. You all know you was clicking on there too. But no, I'm kidding. But you know, absolutely, you're going to click on it. I mean, that's the good shit, right? Absolutely. I'm not gonna lie. I'm there for it.
So somebody in chat was saying that nobody could go to Alaska at all, in or out, in 2020. And that's what I was saying. Like, so many countries had shut off US passengers from entering. Like you couldn't go to other countries because they were so freaked out about us.
No, there was China. They stopped everything from China, but yes, Trump.
No, I meant other countries eventually started blocking us whenever
some
our
did.
rates, our transmission rates started going
but
higher.
I don't think that where Jose was going.
Alaska is in America, but it's. I'm talking about the Philippines, but in Alaska, sorry, I'm reading the chat. Alaska is more remote than the other states, just like Hawaii, and that's why they had a little bit stricter restrictions in 2020. But no,
there was some states. I mean, there was some states asking people not to leave or come in. Yes,
right.
Absolutely.
But the ones you specifically have to fly to, for the most part.
But there was still planes leaving the ground on the whole time, and
to
for
other
people
countries.
but I don't know if Jose really went out of went
Yeah,
out of
that's the
or
other
not.
thing. That it's pretty expensive to fly to the Philippines. That's a really long flight.
I mean, he could have took a boat. They've got boats that go places too. I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, I'm not going to discredit him. Allie, sweetheart, did Jose have a nickname for Summer? He said he called her Half Pint.
No, he used to call her Princess.
Oh, that's sweet.
It was either Princess or Summer.
The other Sharon said, I think he answered no to the Philippines. Hey, you know what he did say that bothered me, Allie? Is he said that if Andy, your Hunter's dad, knew where he was, he'd be very afraid. What the heck did he mean by that?
I don't know.
I should have asked it Andy.
I wonder if Jose's in New York then.
I was thinking he might be. Right? He's like, and then he said, and no, I'm not in New York. But I think he might be. Because he did say if Andy knew where he was, Andrew knew where he was, his bestest good friend, at one time, he would be very afraid. And I'm like, why would he be afraid? Why would Andrew be afraid? I mean, what has Jose got against Andrew?
I don't know, because all I know is from what I hear from people that I associate with, they said that Jose threw Andrew under the bus. Because somehow Andrew threw him under the bus. I don't know. I said, oh my word, like drama.
Yeah, it is drama. This whole damn case. You know what, Allie? Are you as pissed off as I am about the whale sitting up there playing all these fucking games while everybody out here?
It pisses me off, Haley.
They got all of us fighting. They've got all of us fighting while they're up there fucking laughing.
Yeah, well, they're playing their little games, and they're collecting all this money for their kids and themselves, and they don't even have their kids. No. Okay, if people wanna sit there and get stuff for their kids, look up the local DCS office here. It's on Northeast Bend Road. Send your packages and the kids' names to them.
Absolutely.
Don't send it to 110 Ben Hill Road.
Or Candace will sell it on eBay and other sites where you can sell things, or she'll put them in a yard sale and she will sell them. As Jody Sue said, that's what she did with the kids' toys. She'd go to a bunch of different churches, get a bunch of nice things for the kids' Christmas, give them all the junk that she couldn't sell, and sold everything that was worth anything to make money. And Jody Sue told that. She even asked Jody Sue if she wanted to go and that's what she could do with hers as well, if she wanted to. Make extra money off of it. And Jody Sue said, I don't use churches. There you go.
Hey, Prayer Garden, I'm going to hop down. Thank you so much for having me up here. I really, really appreciate it. And Allie, thank you so much for answering my questions. I'm sure I come off super nosy, but I appreciate you answering me.
Ava, do you really sleep with one of those things over your eyes at night?
I was in a hotel. I was at the Four Seasons, and so up close it says like Four Seasons on my eyes, which is why I took that picture. But I go through phases. Like if I get one, I'll wear it for like a week, and then like I'll never wear it again. But I do like it for a good midday nap.
Oh, okay. I was wondering how those things work. I mean, do they really work to help keep you to sleep longer in the morning, or?
Yeah, like they just block out the light, basically. So
right.
I like them a lot for actually traveling in the airplanes to try to sleep.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
I didn't. I don't like the mask we have to wear. I hate the bands around my head.
I know.
Yeah, and you have those have a band on it too. I was thinking, oh, I don't know if I could handle a band around my head all night, but I hear those are really good also, keeping, they help your eyes
Not get smashed.
as far as the darkness under the eyes. I hear that it helps, keep you from getting that.
Let me break mine back out and put it on tonight.
That's what I've heard. I don't know. A lot of people swear that it makes their eyes look, 10 years younger. I don't know. I ain't never used
mine
one.
out right now.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate you having me up.
Okay, sweetheart. God bless you.
Thanks.
Much
Have
love.
a good night.
Night, night.
Bye.
Yeah. I really appreciate you coming up on panel tonight, Allie. I really do, and I would love to have you back.
You're welcome. Like I said, I just got done sitting here and dealing with the bullshit. And then I see some chicks out there with my name saying that she's Allie. Who? Who the hell are you? Because I'm the real Allie.
You wasn't gonna have that.
Because I didn't know about that, and I didn't know about that until Andrew called me. And it's just like, yo, why are you on prayer gardens? What? I said I'm not. I'm on my Facebook.
It was like the Slim Shady thing, with the real Allie. Please stand up. Please stand up.
And then his girlfriend's like, well, he's like, I need get on there and tell him that. Nice try. Allie's on the phone with Andrew right now. And then everyone's calling us a liar. I'm like, that's it. Bring me up on panel. Like, no.
How does Allie's daughter know that Burgess guy from New York?
Huh?
Vargus. Burgess guy from New York.
I don't even know who that is. And which True. Do you know Burgess from New York? Some dude named Burgess. No.
I don't think she knows him. What do you think about Candace's wish list, Allie?
Everyone's talking about this wish list, but I've never seen it or heard of it.
I seen it. Matter of fact, I got a copy of it. On here somewhere. Hold on, I'll pull that copy up for you.
Hey, Mama Lioness, I agree with you about those YouTube channels of Hard Rain and Thunderstorms. I was listening to one the other night because I couldn't sleep. My kids thought I was nuts. Joey, they said he's a Facebook friend of yours and he wears a mask. I don't know, it was Vargus or something like that. Oh.
Hey, Allie.
Yes.
Somebody in chat's asking, did you ever meet Benny?
Nope.
Here's her wish list, Allie.
I didn't think so.
This is her wish list. She has all of this stuff on it. It keeps going.
What the hell?
There's some other stuff she has on it.
Wow.
And there's some other stuff. She even has toilet paper on it.
What
I like those. Yeah, she wants toilet paper. And I mean, I like the pot holders and the tail things she's those
Maybe
are
needs
pretty.
to add douches and body wash and shit.
Oh, wait a minute. Seriously, toilet paper. You can't
Yeah.
go to the store with all that money you're making off of YouTube and everything.
Bottled
go grab
water.
$1 roll of toilet paper. Come on.
She wants trash bags.
What the?
There
So
you
take
go.
your money and go get it with the money that you're earning off your daughter that's missing.
Yeah, and she even has canisters on there that she wants. And some kind of Swiffer magic mop. She wants Lowe's gift cards. She wants bleach and Lysol cleaning wipes and
needs that bleach.
409. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And more toilet paper. What the hell is she going to do with all that toilet paper?
Maybe it's to wipe all the bullshit she's been talking.
Yeah, that's her wish list. There's a ton of shit. I mean, she's got like lots of stuff on it. A bread box, all kinds of things. I can't even believe how much stuff she's got on there. But and like you said, it's stuff that you could go to the store and just grab it. And she gets sorry, Allie.
There's nothing there for the kids. Like,
thank you. Thank you for saying that. Thank you.
Who the hell does that shit? I mean,
absolutely
when
nothing.
True went missing, when True ran away, when she was 12 and being a typical teenager, my ass was hitting that pavement every day, looking for my child.
Well, I'm going to tell you what. I spent 7.5 months on the phone with Donald and Candace Wells, and I'm telling you, I was on that phone morning, I was on that phone afternoon, I was on that phone in the evening, I was on that phone at night. I was on that phone almost. Donald and Candace, if I wasn't talking to one, I was talking to the other. I was on that phone every day talking to them, almost morning to night. And Donald would call me in the morning. He'd be getting something to eat, coffee. Sometimes he'd call me before he left the house, and him and Candace would talk to me. Then they hang up, and then Donald would call me back around 2:30, 3 o'clock when he went to get cigarettes and something to drink, and this was a daily habit. And then he would call me again on his way home from work. Sometimes Candace went to work with him, sometimes not. And then a lot of days they were taking off, so they were going to the police station, they was going to Child Protective Services, they was going to court, and they would talk to me on their way there, on their way back home. Anyway, I talked to them quite a bit, and I can tell you now, Candace, they was not out hanging up flyers, they were not out searching for Summer. And Donald did go out for about 3 or 4 days in a row to talk with neighbors. And that is when he got in the competition with taking a little girl up to the house that was out on the street, and him and the grandfather was resting inside the house, and the mother was not home. And him and his grandfather had a spat about it. And then the mother got home, and the mother called the police and reported Donald for being there and upsetting her dad and speaking with her daughter. And yeah. And then he was across the road most of the time talking to Andy, which he told me he didn't even know Andy. And he felt Andy did something to his daughter. And I find out him and Andy were very close friends. And Jody Sue was very close with them as well. And Nothing but liars. Absolute damn liars. And then Donald calls me asking me about child services. They're wanting to take a psychological thing, and he was worried more for Candace than himself. But he was wanting to know if I knew anything about, you know, the evaluations and their testing and so forth. And he asked me, how do you prepare for things like that? And it wasn't even a psychological evaluation he was caring about with Child Protective Services. He was wanting me to tell him what to do during his interview with the two guys, the panel. That's what he was wanting me to get him prepared for, was the panel. And me being stupid, you know, I'm telling him, you know, don't lean in their space, you know, do this, do that. And I thought he's preparing for a child service evaluation, not the panel interview. I had no idea, you know, absolutely no idea whatsoever. And yeah.
That's crazy.
Did you ever see Donald or be abusive to Grandis or to Candace?
To Candace, yes. They would fist fight. Both of them would.
Candace was mean as hell to him as well.
Oh yeah, it goes both ways.
Oh, it sure did. Oh, I was going to tell you earlier. They were up there. Echo Search was up there on the property flying drones. And Donald had called me on the phone. He said they were up there. I heard him in the background talking and everything. And matter of fact, he was speaking with one person, and he said, this is the lady I was telling you guys about, Sissy. Somebody said hello to me, and I said hello to them. How are you doing? And then Donald took back the phone and was talking with me, and I told him he needed to get back to, you know, what they're doing and keep up with everything going on. So I was going to let him go. So I hung up the phone. Anyway, one of the ladies up there at the search said that he went into the house and was talking with Candace, and she saw Candace hit him, whack him so hard that it actually busted his eardrum.
Damn.
Yeah. Now, you know, if she would have hit Summer that hard, you know.
I would have knocked the little girl out.
Yeah. And matter of fact, there is a gentleman right now, February the 3rd, I believe it is. They arrested him. He was watching his girlfriend's son, his girlfriend's mother actually had gotten hurt somehow. And anyway, long story short, she left her son with him instead of taking it with her to go help her mother for a few days. And he hit her son twice. And from what he says, he hit smack, it wetted itself. He got upset. He hit it a couple times and it was unresponsive. He couldn't resuscitate it. He hid the child's body and lied, said somebody came by to the real dad's family came by to pick it up. And anyway, finally he confessed, and they've got him in prison now. But there you go. It don't take much to kill a child. So that's just another case recently.
No, I am not sleepy. My allergies are kicking my butt today. My eyes are
alive right
watering.
now. Everything is coming alive right now, and I'm telling you, I have that too, and it is miserable. Your eyes itch. It'll give you a headache.
1 minute they're dry, 1 minute they're leaking. Oh God, man, my allergies. So that's why I keep rubbing my eyes. It's because everything's like.
Yeah, exactly. You feel like hell.
And not only that, I'm just getting over walking pneumonia and bronchitis.
Whoa.
Yeah, I caught COVID back in the end of January. And I don't wish COVID on anybody. Oh God, that sucked.
Oh my gosh, did you want to sleep constantly?
Oh yes. I mean, me and my friend, we were at work. Me and her worked together that day. The day before that, she asked me at her house if I was coming down sick. I said, no, it's just my allergies. I'll be fine. Well, Sunday we went to work. She started puking. I started pooping. I got dropped off here at the house after work. Down, went to sleep. I woke up, had a headache, and I started puking. And then the body aches came, then the fever, and the chill. Oh God, it was horrible.
Oh my
and the
God.
sore throat. Yep, and the sore throat.
Wow.
So we went and got tested, and we both came back positive. And then we got over that, and now I'm, like I said, I was dealing with bronchitis and walking pneumonia, which is very common, I guess, after the corona.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, I had walking pneumonia one time, and I got over it. I had caught it from a relative, and then a relative I was trying to help actually was talking with me, and I think sneezed or something. Anyway, it went right in my face. I knew then. Oh gosh, I washed my face and everything, but I knew because it's, but anyway, I ended up with it. Right after I got over that, I went to visit another relative, ended up with bronchitis. I think bronchitis is worse than walking pneumonia, though. Bronchitis is horrible.
Oh yeah, my whole insides are bruised from coughing.
And did they give you the steroid with the bronchitis? Did they put you on antibiotics and give you the prednisone and everything?
They put me on let's see, I'm on an inhaler.
Yep.
They put me on, I had a shot in the butt cheek of an antibiotic. Yep. And then they put me on the Z-Pack.
Yep.
And then they put me on the benzoate or something like that. It's a little yellow pearly pill for coughing.
Right. Oh, the cough's horrible. The cough, I think, is the worst.
Oh, yes. And you cough so much, you don't know how much damage that can do to your body, but let me tell you.
Yeah.
You bruise every bone and muscle and everything in your insides. And it hurts like hell.
You think you're going to die. That's how bad it is. It's horrible. I don't wish that on my worst enemies. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's horrible. I had a cold. I've got this cold. And I've had it for like ever. It's like, I swear I can't get rid of it. The minute I think it's starting to get better, go away, I got it right back. I think it's definitely allergies. But I've been dealing with it for a minute. And it makes my voice I sound like a frog, but I'm like, I don't care. It's okay. I've been a lot sicker. So, and I'm a little sick. I stay happy because I've been real sick before. I know what it feels like. So I will be praying for you. I'll pray for you to get much better. I go to the church every day. I pray for Summer. And, you know, God has been pulling a lot of this to the light. I mean, we're down to foul play and wandering off. And I know they're getting wandering off the table now.
Yeah, that's what they said in the one live interview they did recently. Like, they don't think she was abducted.
Right. Absolutely. Allie, can you please tell us why you liked Candace in the beginning?
At first, she seemed like a decent person, and she was lonely and needed a friend. And, you know, I know what it was like to not have friends.
Thank you, Donna. Thank you very much. Yeah, because exactly. And, you know, when you're a good person, you do feel for other people and you know, and you hope that there's true a friend to you as you are to them. But, you know, that's why they say if you die with just one really good friend, a real friend at your funeral, you were richer than the richest man that ever lived. I mean, you're richer than any wealth, what I'm saying, the wealthiest human on, you know, earth. Friends like that are very hard to find. Very, very hard to find.
Yep.
Anyway, let me see if I got anybody else in here. Did you get vaccinated, Allie, for...
Nope. And I will not get vaccinated either.
Amen,
girl. Me with that shit.
Absolutely. I'm not... Nuh-uh. PG's right
Sorry,
there with
I
you.
don't trust something that's just been... That was a quick put together. And then you got to get all the boosters? No, thank you. And you're still getting sick? No, thank you. Look at how many people that have taken that vaccine and died from it.
Absolutely.
Man, you can say I'm very, like, I'm old school. Like, I hate saying that word old school because it makes me feel older than what I actually am.
Good fortune. Allie let H go with Candace that day to fish because one, Summer was was there. H he's a teenager. He wanted to get out of the house, and Allie really wasn't, you know, she wasn't going to let, she ain't going to let the problem between her and Candace get in the way of the kids being friends. It's kind of like your kids fighting and you know, I've had a couple altercations.
It's not fair for if parents are not getting along. It's not fair to the kids to keep them from each other, especially when they're close.
No.
And plus, they were going to go fishing in a public place. Okay, what could go wrong in a public place?
Absolutely. And also, but like our kids, when our kids fight, we can get mad. You know, I've had altercations where the parents, you know, want to start to get snappy. And I say, hey, look, I'm not going to ruin our friendship over these kids arguing and fighting. You know, tomorrow they're going to be friends and me and you still going to be pissed at one another. So let's not even go there. I mean, you know, that's the way kids are. And you can't ruin your friendships with, you know, other parents over the kids that are going to be friends tomorrow and vice versa. If you don't like the parents, you know, well, Allie's a bigger person than me because if I didn't like the parents, I probably ain't gonna let my kids around them. But, you know, Debbie, I'm gonna let you up, sweetie. Did you have a question for Allie, sweetheart?
Not that I can think of, but I had one for you.
Oh, okay.
But I want to say hello to Allison and
yeah, ain't you a sweetheart?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm actually ecstatic that she came up here and graced us with her presence. That's beautiful. Thank you,
Yeah.
Allison.
Yeah. Allison.
Yes.
PG, thank you for coming up.
You're welcome.
There we go. I didn't know if she couldn't hear or not. I actually happened to see that video today, Allison, of the one from JLR. And I guess there's no reason to get into it, but I was pretty shocked at what your mother was saying on that video.
Yeah, my mother's my mother. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but
Do you
she
live,
pissed me off.
do you live with your mother or your grandmother?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Her
Seems
you're
like
close to your grandmother though, right, Allie?
Yes, I'm very close to my grandmother.
Do you know what your grandmother's YouTube name is?
She don't have one.
Yes, she does. I don't mean I mean a YouTube nickname. People that call her, because I don't think they know her name, and they call her Great Grandbun. But I don't think anybody ever said what her first name was. You don't have to.
I just call her Allie's grandma.
Yeah.
Allie, did you ever see the pillow in the vehicle with in Grandis's vehicle?
That was usually what Candace sat on.
Candace?
Yeah, when she was driving.
Oh wow, she said it was in there for the kids to sit on because they were wet.
No, Candace always had it underneath her ass.
Oh well, there we go, everybody. That wasn't under
There's quite a few times that she peed on it.
What?
Yeah, because she had to go pee.
What?
Now, if I'm in a car or a truck and I gotta pee and there's no bathroom around, I'm going to tell you to pull the hell over. I gotta pee.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Am I hearing her right? Did she say she used the pillow to pee on?
Yes.
Yes, you would pee on it. I mean,
Benny, hey Benny, the pillow, you was hugging it.
oh, come on, no.
Oh shit.
Well, there's a
Oh, God. And he hugged it. Ew, come on.
Benny.
Betty the pissy pillow hugger. There we go. That's Betty's name.
Oh shit, the pissy pillow hugger. Oh shit. The pillow.
well, is it possible, since Grandis wanted her to sit on the pillow, that Candace just gave her the pillow to sit on that particular day?
Oh shit! I
don't know, because Candace never gave up her pillow.
I still can't get Benny on my head. They're like the pillow.
Well, somebody will have to go over and tell him.
I can't help it. That's funny shit. Busy pillow Benny.
PG, have you had any problems in the private chat tonight?
Oh shit. I'm sorry. What did you do? I can't stop. Oh damn.
Oh God, she's never gonna stop.
Oh shit.
Did you actually see him with the pillow? Or are you just picturing it in your mind?
Didn't you see? Didn't you see his live when he was looking so proud and he was pointing? He said, I can't say it. I can't get it out. Oh shit. Oh my God. Didn't you remember him saying it and he looked so proud and he was pointing like you have to see it to understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I didn't see it because I didn't watch Benny up until recently. About a month or so ago, I started watching him because I thought he was changing, and I thought it was so weird because just when I was starting to see us off side of him is when you and him had the fallout. I thought, oh, this is really weird, and because I actually subscribed to his channel and started watching him, and actually that's a question that I have for you tonight is about him. Are you aware of what's going on with him today?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Aware.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I can't get it out of my head. No. What's going on with him today?
Well, there's a lot going on with him today. He
was hugging a baby.
He's turning on Candace.
Yeah, I heard him. He must have found out about the pillow.
I know.
Oh shit! He must have found out that he was hugging a pissy pillow. I'll scratch and sniff Benny.
So even if you get drunk and piss yourself a lot.
Oh shit!
So that means she pissed her pants too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she wouldn't shower either. She would just put on fresh clothes. I'm like, ew. Like, what? It's like,
ew. Oh shit. I'm so sorry. I cannot get the picture of Benny out of my mind. Like that pillow was worth $1 million. He was all hugging it. Oh God. Dang, he's gonna be pissed at PG, right? Like I care. Oh God. I gotta straighten up here. I think
why would she? So much. Here's a question. 120 acres. Why would she never shower every? Because she didn't like the water. She said she was like scared of the water.
How did Benny ever get her into the? I knew that when I seen her at the thing with when I seen her at the water hole with with
Chris.
Yeah.
Chris.
I cannot keep myself straight right now. Yeah. And the more I look at chat, the more I want to laugh.
Someone goes, I didn't see Candace get worse now she pees in her car seats. Lord, she's gonna love me for that one.
And anyway, her foot the water almost come up to touch it and she got away. Did you see her almost run into him, trying to get away from that water? I was like, oh damn, she's scared of it. But anyway, how did Benny get her in that damn swimming pool at the motel?
Oh yeah.
She must have really wanted that to get in that pool.
It looked like she was sitting on steps. Am I correct?
You know what? I got this damn. You guys gonna have to give me a minute to get over the pillow. I'm so fucked up from that pillow. Oh shit. All I keep picturing is Penny hugging that pillow. That was so gross.
Allie.
Damn.
Yes.
White Widow Baby wants to know, was Candace's body language any different when she dropped her son off? Was she panicky, fidgeting, anxious, or did she seem normal?
She seemed normal. That woman's weird.
Yeah. I don't know what normal is for her, but okay. I don't consider her normal.
I think she was normal because I don't believe anything happened at the water hole. I mean, I was skeptical on it. I mean, anything's possible, and she's afraid of water. So, wow, she shouldn't take her kids swimming. Anyhow.
Anyway, I was listening to Benny was playing telephone calls with him and Tim Mullins and him and Candace, and some new information came out. He said that when Candace left Allie's, she made 2 more stops before she went home, and he thinks, Benny, get this, Benny thinks.
Someone said, "Boy, what to put depends on that wish list."
Yeah, really.
Oh shit!
And just went past me too. I can't get it together over that pillow. Damn it!
I mean, come on, at least pull over to the side of the road and pee.
You see me running down into the bushes.
Screw the bushes. If I gotta pee, I'm gonna hop out and go right on the side of the truck. I don't care. I don't care. Girl, that's what we used to do back home, man. My mom and my grandmother would take us on car rides, like to the countryside, to enjoy the weekends. And if we had to pee alongside the car on the side of the road.
Donna, you know me so well.
And we always get baby wipes.
I'm going to be laughing every time I think of it in the middle of the night. In the middle of the night, I'm going to be cracking up.
PG will lose it tonight when she goes to bed.
As soon as I see a pillow.
Oh, I'd hold the cup to my shit. I'd go that bed. We couldn't stop laughing my ass off. Like, come on, don't be on the pillow. Someone goes, "What was Candace gonna do with all that toilet paper?" Then, well, I don't know.
It's like, that's why that pillow was in the backseat on the damn floor. Everybody stood clear of it. Oh shit!
Oh Lord!
Now we know why Summer was on the milk jugs. That little girl was smart. She was like, "I ain't taking that pillow."
Someone goes, "I don't care either. I'll pull over a minute." Used to embarrass my mother to death. Oh Lord!
Oh God!
Y'all had to go mention that pillow, and that just comes right to my mind.
I remember us taking my folks, country folks too, and I remember us taking long trips, and that's what my dad did. He'd pull over the side of the road, and you see kids jumping out, everybody taking off, everybody come back to the car. Yeah, I tell you, and I'm gonna tell you something about the country folks, man. They always got tissues and stuff in their pocketbook.
Yep.
They carry it like
They don't go
nowhere without the tissues.
I pray my pillow don't leak. Oh Jesus! As I lay me down to sleep, my pillow will hold me. That's good.
This might put the My Pillow man out of business.
Well, I think he's been out of business.
He ain't gonna be happy about this one.
Oops.
Oh shit. PG is rolling.
Maybe he'll think next time about putting things close to him that he doesn't know where they've been.
Rebel girl, did you fall asleep on us?
She hasn't made a peep for a very long time.
I know. I think she went to bed on me. I thoroughly think she fell asleep on us.
So did she carry extra pants and change it after the fact, or did she let them air dry?
Ew.
Ew.
That's disgusting.
Oh God.
Ooh.
She forgot to add pillows to her wish list.
Yeah.
She added toilet paper. Maybe she's gonna make a pillow out of toilet paper.
No, pillow man not out of business.
Benny. Oh my gosh.
Benny wants the pants. Oh.
I gotta get Benny and Benny's pillow out of my head.
Yeah.
I hope I don't. Oh, you guys want to see something?
Yep.
Here we go.
Depends about the messed up dryer. Roaches running around the cheaper. Remind Granny for the 15th time breakfast. 6 green desert.
Allie has been crazy all day long. And it's only Monday. I don't get that. Mr. Mom, SOS, somebody help me.
He said that Allie attacked him and Candace both.
Really?
That's what Jose was saying. That Allie was pissed at both of them.
Oh well.
Wow.
Look.
That's cute. I love that.
See, and everybody had me pinpointed as this evil person. Like
BOA.
You should see me at work. I get people rolling all the time at work.
Allie, is that what he looked like?
Oh, Jesus. Poor girl. Oh, Lord. Candace's housemaid and kitchen bitch.
Look, he was reading to Allie. Allie was sticking her tongue out at Candace. Candace, look at her.
Wow.
Candace was mad as hell. And look where Grandis is. She's up the top staring at him.
Lord.
Well, you got your name in all of them.
The book was called Who's Your Daddy?
Who's your daddy?
Definitely not you.
Candace was jealous. She was jealous of Allie from day one.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit. Let me ask you a question, Allie.
Yes, sir.
Did Candace get really, I mean, you were with Jose. That's your boyfriend. You're with Jose. This is your man. You even, I mean, this is your man. You and him was like hooking up, like seriously hooking up. And you really liked him. Do you know I had another picture where Candace was looking at you like that? When you was taking a picture at do you remember you guys taking the pictures at the cabins? When you, Grandis, and her was taking a picture and she was giving you that look when you and Grandis was sitting together. You had your arm around Grandis. Candace was giving you a dirty look just like that. Same picture. And at that time, I don't know if you noticed it or not, but PG did. I think she was a little. Oh, Ernie's here. How you doing, Ernie?
Hey, how you doing? How you guys doing?
I'm glad you came back, sweetheart. But
no, it's okay. It's okay. I'm used to it. It's okay.
She gave you a she gave you a really dirty look then, but you and Jose were like really tight. Do you think that she moved in on you out of her own, like the jealousy?
Probably. See, me and her mom got close, as in, like, almost mother-daughter wise, because I knew what her mother was going through with her daughter being missing, Rose. And I've been there. I've had a missing child.
Right.
I know what her mother was going through. So that's on the way me and her mom clicked. Like, right. I would try to talk to her. If I see her being, like, certain days, she would, like, sit there all sad and stuff. Candace would just worry about tipping the bottle. She didn't ask her mom, hey, what was wrong? I did. What's wrong? How can I help you?
I have a question for you, Allie. What did Jose call Grandis?
He called her Candy.
That's what I thought.
And see, she wanted Jose at first. And when me and Jose were messing around, we kept that on the low. Like, during the day, we were two peas in a pod. We would just sit there and cut up and, you know, bullshit and talk at nighttime. But Grandis, on the other hand, she wanted Jose whenever she wanted him. Like, she tried to kiss him. And he backed up and she got all offended about it. Like, dude, he's not into old people. So then me and him came up with this thing. With this saying that Jose was interested in chicks with dicks.
Did Jose say that?
Yes, he did.
Hold the hell up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Oh, Lord. What did you just say?
Jose said that he was interested in chicks with dicks.
Candace said that in an interview with Chris M.
That's what she said. Never mind. I'm okay.
And
never mind.
Allie, who did he say that to?
Candace and Grandis. Because Grandis would not leave him alone.
Grandis has a dick?
No, God.
No, none of the girls had those.
Wow.
It was a made up story, right, Allie?
Yep.
But Jose isn't, like, he isn't.
Oh no, I don't put it past him now.
He claims he's only straight, but Benny found him on a transsexual dating site.
I think Benny put him on it.
It's
Benny dresses in drag, so who cares?
Well, Betty also hurts pissy pillows.
Did you see?
Don't get her started.
Did you see Benny?
Oh my God!
What in the hell is that? That looks like an albino beach whale.
That's Benny partying up on 110 Ben Hill Road. He's hugging the pissy pillow.
Oh my God. I've heard of slip and slide, but that's slip and hide.
Yeah, she just peed out the pillow that was in her truck.
All right, now you're just being obstinate. Don't get her started or we're never going to get anywhere.
Somebody asked me a question there. Hold on a second. Can I answer his question? Somebody just said something.
Go ahead.
I've just seen it. Hold on a second. I gotta find it. Ernie, can you tell? Ernie. Okay, Ernie, can you tell us what you did to Benny, please? Well, Benny named my name. I guess everybody's seen that in the little FBI post thing he put up. Benny's been played like
a. Want me to show you guys? You won't get mad if I show a
No, go ahead.
Video just for fun, Ernie.
Go ahead.
Even if you're in it.
Go ahead. I like the videos, hell.
Okay.
I'm in everything these days.
Right there's why Benny's mad.
Holy hell! Somebody did good with that picture. I want that. I really do want that. I don't want that. Oh my God!
Look at your hat. Look at your hat, Ernie.
I see the damn hat.
Oh Lord!
Why did they have to put? Oh my God! At least they got me a smile on my face. Oh God, yuck! Hell no!
Benny's mad because Ernie wrote. Ernie won the race and he got Candace.
No, well, oh God! Look, that ain't what it's about. See, here's the thing about it. When I was talking to Candace, he was crying. He was messaging her. He said, "Please don't talk to him. You're ruining me. You are ruining us. Don't do this, please." And I was sitting there like, "What is he saying, Candace?" And she was like, "Oh, that Benny just saying it. He just don't want me talking to you. He's jealous of you. Why is he jealous of you?" I'm like, I don't know why he's so jealous of me. Won't you tell me everything you know? And she did.
He wasn't looking like this.
Hold on a minute. Let me look at that. That right there is just sick. There ain't no head. That's a damn like get the hell out of the way kind of shit there. That looked like he just don't be spitting nothing out now, Allie. I seen what you did a while ago. You spitting out all that stuff. I said so. She's like, it's all over hell.
No,
Anyway.
ew, gross, man. No, ew.
Oh my God, I ain't gonna be able
to.
You really liked that Jose though, didn't you, Allie?
Yeah, I did. But you know what? Goodbye to bad rubbish, and what can I say?
You know what? He wasn't good enough for you, hon.
I had doors open for me, and I'm happy.
And you know what?
So Allie was with Jose?
You know what? He really did talk good about you, though. He did.
Yes, he did.
He really spoke good about you. He said you were an angel. He said that you was a blessing to those children. And he really, really talked good about you. Something else, to be honest. So, he might try to get his foot in your door again. Make sure you slam it.
No, I am off the market. Let's put it out there. I am off the market.
Oh, she got her a man.
Oh, Lord. Oh, gosh.
Damn straight.
There you go, folks. There you go.
Breaking news.
Amen. There you go. I am so happy for you, Ellie. And I hope he treats you the way you should be treated.
Oh, he's a sweetheart. I want to trade him for the world.
Oh, wow. There
Great.
you go.
That's great.
Absolutely.
Oh, I had another question. What was it?
No.
Does he got a brother?
No. He'd have to
give up.
He'd have to be pretty damn old. I'm an old lady.
And does he got a grandpa?
So, can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead, Ernie.
So, does anyone know if it's true or not? If Tim Mullins, if he put out on June 15th when Summer went missing, if he put out that they had found a liver, that he was no longer looking for a liver?
What?
Yes, we got that.
I have not heard that.
We got that. We got that in documentation. I just want to ask if anybody else heard it. On June 15th.
For who?
Well, his brother or something, they was looking for a liver for him, and he actually put out on maybe Facebook or something that they had found a liver. They had found a liver donor, and Summer went missing June 15th.
Can you stick a child's liver? I don't think you put a child's liver in an adult body. Maybe you can.
You can.
Because it grows.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
wow. I don't know.
There was a big thing about that. I know I was talking to one of the detectives over that a while ago. I can't
I
remember
know
the
the
detective's
flute
name.
player got fired around that, around that
Did
time
you
as
know?
well.
Did you know that one of the detectives in the part of it, the FBI, in the Summer Wells case, after they done an investigation in the Summer Wells case, went and killed himself?
No.
Yes, and then he was also a part of other missing kids cases too that they had found. Well, anyways, it's coming out.
Wow. Wow. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes,
That's
we found
crazy,
that.
ain't it?
We've uncovered a lot with Benny and his kin folks and his child predator relatives.
Right.
Yeah.
Benny's mad, and he is turning on Candace right
Benny's
now.
crying. Benny's not mad. He's gone. Benny's done. Benny's a puppet for the FBI right now. Everything he puts out is by them. It's by the feds. They took his laptop. They took his mom's laptop.
How is Hunter, Allie?
He's doing good.
With everything going on tonight, I don't think that anyone really asked about H, and I just wanted to know how he is, how he's doing, and
he's doing good.
He's a good-looking boy. He is a really handsome boy, and he's got so, he's got so much. Right now, he is a teenager. He is a real teenager. Being led by that, throwing up gang signs, this and that. He thinks all these things are cool, but I think H has a really bright future ahead of himself. I really do, because he's getting all that out of his system, and I think that that's a good thing because he'll end up leaving that behind him and moving forth. He's getting, what I'm trying to say is he's getting street smart, and that's going to help him in the future, as well as education and everything else.
You see, Christy. Oh, sorry about that.
And H also has a lot of he has a lot of energy. He and like you said, he was working his job. He loved that job. He loved going to work. He loved making his money.
He loved that job. It's sad that it came down to him losing his job.
Yeah, absolutely, it did. Absolutely.
That kid he was heartbroken. I mean, when he went and got that job, he was the happiest kid ever. Happiest little 15-year-old boy ever.
Yeah.
They would call him up and ask him to come in early. That boy would jump and go in. He loved it. He would even call, "Can I work today? Can I work today?" It's the summertime. And they even asked me, they said, "Can he work 8-hour shifts?" I said, "Fine, if he wants to." Because he was not out there getting in trouble. And there's another rumor I want to clear up. There's a rumor I've seen going around here that he got in trouble for carjacking a pregnant woman out of a car with a baby in the backseat. No, he did not. Come on.
Yeah, that something that was a rumor going around everywhere, and everyone was holding it like it was truth, like it was right down truth. And but I didn't ever see no receipts on that. None. Absolutely none. So where did that come from? Do you know where?
Oh God. There was someone around here. There was someone around here that started the rumor, because there's a lady that lives over in my area where she tried saying Hunter was also arrested for putting his hands on a girl. No, he was not. And
Hunter is very respectable when it comes to children and when it comes to adults. He was very respectful to Summer and her brothers. Actually, all of your kids seem to be respectful to other children and adults.
Yes, and they also had their moments with some adults, but that's only if the adults rub them the wrong way. Like my kids were taught to not get bullied. Like don't take that crap.
There you go.
Stand up for yourself.
Don't start it, but by God, finish it.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
And my 17-year-old, she'll tell you how it is. You come at her sideways, she's gonna come at you sideways, and there ain't no shutting her up either.
Oh, hey, hell Allie. No, don't come sideways. You come up and down, but you better not come sideways.
or diagonal. You go diagonal, you're going to make it. But can I ask you a question, Allie?
Yes.
What is your theory on the case?
It's one messed up case.
What do you actually think maybe, I mean, when it all boils down to it, what do you think may or may not have transpired?
I can't really say much about that. And that's being told that by the TV.
Allie and Hunter are her family is witnesses, and they're not allowed to.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you was released yet. I didn't know exactly it happened.
No one's been released yet.
Can I say what my theory is, and you just tell me from there for what I've done and what I've already collected with recordings and what's already been said about things that's actually kind of going around with me talking to Candace and just all the just a generology of it. Would you believe that my theory is I believe that in the whole beginning I thought it was child trafficking right off the bat, the way the things lined up, but also now knowing what I know now and seeing what kind of companies are involved and what people whose relatives own what and how close they are to certain things, I'm thinking it may have been even deeper with the big growth of organ trafficking.
See, I haven't heard about that, but
Well, you see, there's a couple things that Don give away in the recording. I was just going back listening to everything because, again, I've not even studied the case. I only went after the people who went after us, and then because I knew there was a reason they was going after us. But anyways, we knew Benny knew more than what he knowed, so we had to have him push out there. So what I did is I contacted Candace because I know every time it's kind of a setup, and I ain't gonna lie. Every time I put her on, panel, asked her to come up, Benny was always ringing her phone off the hook. So I knowed that he didn't want her saying something. So I got her to call me on a phone, and then we started talking. And of course, she talked a little bit here and there. Of course, there's other things I can't mention right now that's coming out, but one of them was, of course, when Benny started saying, "You're going to get me in trouble. What are you going to do? What are you going to do when I'm not around no more?" And that's where he's on his live right now. He's telling his mommy, and he's got his mother out there, and he's saying, "I'm done. I'm done. I'm done." Yeah, you're done, Benny. We collapsed you in. We capitalized on you real quick. Like, what happened is, I reached out to TBI. TBI told me to reach out to Hawkins County. Got into Hawkins County, talked with the detectives. Detectives got up in, and they reached out to their people, and we pretty much just capitalized on it. And I hope that's what's going on, because we had a whole folder and a file. We turned over a huge file. We turned over all audio recordings, and I remembered in one of the recordings, Don was stating that he was there. And I said, whoa, wait a minute. Because I'd heard that he came back before earlier in the case. But like I said, that's all I ever heard about. It was just a little bit bits and pieces I heard about where we put all this together. So when I started asking Candace about all this, well, she couldn't really deny it.
That's crazy.
So she tells me in the recordings, I can't say nothing about that. I can't let you know that, and then, she stops and she talks about, I asked her, where did you meet Benny at? When did you meet Benny? She told me when she met Benny, and then she told me when Don met. Well, she said she didn't know exactly when Don met Benny. So that got me really, really curious about it. So I had her two little rangers call him and start with him and everything. And he admitted, oh God, on the phone with eyewitnesses, he admitted a lot, guys. I'm talking about there's a 10-minute video, there's a 6-minute video, and nobody's heard that at all.
How you doing, Blind Art?
I'm holding my own.
Nice to meet you, brother.
Nice to meet you.
So, guys,
how you doing, Tab?
With eyewitnesses, he admitted a lot, guys. I'm talking about there's a 10-minute video,
Hi.
6-minute video, and nobody's heard that.
Dad, turn your YouTube off.
Okay. Hold on.
Allie. Somebody wants to know, does Candace have a soft mothering side at all?
No.
Well, that took about all of a second, maybe half a second to answer. No. Oh, shit.
Hello.
Hello, sweetheart. And did you have a question for Allie, Tabby?
Yeah, I do. So, Allie, there is talk going around that Candace gets disability. Is that true, or do you know?
As far as I know, no. When I knew her, no.
Okay.
She wasn't getting no disability. She didn't get food stamps. She didn't even have medical insurance for those kids.
Jose said that you and him took her to get stamps while Donald was gone. Is that true?
No.
No?
Nope.
He said she had a WIC, WIC, a WIC card.
No. Summer would have been too old for WIC. Candace didn't do nothing for those kids. Like, I tried to get her to go get food stamps. I told her I'd help her, but she didn't want to ever go because she said that Daddy made too much money.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, well, you're kind of dumb because he's in Utah. You're here.
Right. Absolutely. I agree.
You got kids to feed. Like, hello, wake up, sunshine, smell coffee.
Your children come first.
Damn
And above
straight
all, that's right. And did Summer was the basement always Summer's room, or did she have a room somewhere else?
That room down in the basement was Summer's, Wyatt's, Josie's, and Waylon's.
And just a playroom?
It was just the bedroom with a couple beds and toys in it.
I got a question, Allie. In the basement area, was there another room that led off outside that would lead somewhere else? Maybe like a hidden room, maybe?
Not that I know of. I know when you went down the stairs, to the right was Summer in the kids' room, and to the left was the parents' room.
Okay, that's the basement, right?
Yep.
And the basement had a door that had a couch in front of it with no door knob on the front, right?
Exactly.
Okay, I've heard rumors. Now, I don't know if it's for a fact. I don't know. I know we're trying to pull up blueprints on that right now, but was there a tunnel system anywhere around there that maybe being led to a well or anything?
Not that I know of.
Not you know of? Okay. Because Don wasn't going to let us. Don told us that we could actually come up there as long as he met us outside first. And as long as we would agree to his terms and what we could search and what we couldn't search, and him show us around. So nobody didn't know about that either. That's in a phone call that we had with Don Wells. He was real adamant about certain places that we could go in and what we couldn't. So I figured I'd let you guys know about that.
I thank you, Ernie.
You guys didn't know that, did you?
No. Allie.
See, there's 3 or 4 people that said that there's an extra secret room or a secret little opening that goes outside the basement there. I don't know that to be true or not because I've never ever been there, never been on the hill, never been around the area. But people who have on certain situations say it's true. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right. I understand that. Allie, was there another floor to that house? I mean, was there an upstairs from the upstairs?
No.
No.
Nope.
I heard people saying there was another part of the house that was closed off due to mold and everything. Like was there an attic or anything there?
Not that I remember.
Okay. So it's just that main floor and then the basement.
Yep.
Okay.
And the main floor had holes drilled in it because they had their wood stove downstairs.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Huh? Wait a minute. Hold on, Ernie.
Mm-hmm.
The upstairs had holes drilled into the floor to let heat up from the basement?
Yep.
Like round holes?
Yep.
Yes. And then over by the sink was a nice little big hole that you could stick your hand down through.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I think they said the holes were 1 inch in diameter.
And the big hole, is it possible for a child to fall into it?
No, it wasn't that big.
Okay.
Okay, somebody asked me a question. Rags. The truth about this and everything is, and I was going to be honest with you, FBI is not the ones that usually find a lot of things. They're the ones that usually does the investigation with the corruption part of it. They send out others to do the work when they're looking for such things. However, that was never mentioned. Therefore, that goes into play on other things too. See, they didn't know nothing about that until now. Until this was only mentioned like a couple of days ago.
Wow.
Ernie, I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
120 acres. Can you send me a picture of those holes? I would appreciate it if you send me a picture of those holes in the floor.
Go ahead, whoever's wanting a question.
It's Debbie.
Hello, Debbie.
Hello. Whatever you got going on with Benny, from what I understand, he's not even allowed to mention your name anymore.
Nope.
And my question is, he said that whatever you got going on with him is completely, totally separate from Summer's case. Is that true?
No. Benny was pushed into admitting all this bullshit tonight. As you've seen, the last 2 days, we was catching up on Benny easily. When we put that out there on Benny, Benny was crying. Benny was crying to Candace, and he knew then he was caught. But what we'd already done, we circled Benny in. We'd already contacted law enforcement. So the shit that Benny's putting out there saying it's 3 weeks old and all that, that's not. He's doing damage control right now, and he's done. Benny's done. Benny's caught. Benny's caught in a bunch of lies, and that's why he's over there with this sad face, and he's crying. He's 3 shades whiter than what he usually is, and he's scared. And he's scared to death because he knows he helped hide that missing baby, that 5-year-old child. He has a lot to do with it, and it's coming. That's why I told him, tell the damn truth, or he's going to get it even worse, because we're going to capitalize on that, because we have it all. And the FBI does too, TBI do too. So Benny's being played like a fiddle now. Why can't he use his blood money? You know why he can't? You know why? Why he can't use his big account? Because it's seized right now. They took his stuff. That's why his brother or somebody had to bring the whole damn they had to bring a new computer for him and everything today. So, let's just see where's at. That's why his mommy was out there with him. Oh God, and him sitting there, I'm done. Yeah, you're done, Benny. You're done. Now that's what's happening. You know exactly what happened this summer. You might as well spit it up. It makes me sick to think about what we know about what you've done and what you've done to other children. And yes, I said it, Benny, other children.
What about his plea to Candace and Tim to please give up their phones and tell the truth?
because Benny's had it the whole time. Benny thought he was going to sneak around and throw it out there at the last minute and be able to collect all this reward money and stuff that's going to be coming out. That's exactly what this is over. It's all about the money, and it's ridiculous. It's sick. Benny has exploited this child for more money than you could even imagine. And what Benny's connected to and his connections is even worse and more vile than what he is. Now, he told them to give their phones up because he knew exactly what they had on them. The metadata on them phones, it's just like, there's certain things I believe with Jose, and then there's certain things I know he lied with. He lied with too because he was a part of it. You talk about 4 or 5 of them together. Let me tell you, for any YouTube content creator who wants views and who wants ratings, you go put Candace, you put Benny, you put Andrew Hiltz, you put Jose, and you put Don Wells on panel, and you're going to get an answer real fast. You watch a cat fight too. One hell of a Royal Rumble.
Hey, Ernie.
Yes, ma'am.
Lisa says at Prayer Garden of America, there is stairs beneath one of the sheds, according to Jose. Also, old farmhouses can have tunnels to be able to feed livestock in winter. Also, an underground RR from back when they were
underground railroad.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Because that's what they use to do trafficking with it too. But listen, here's the thing about it is the TBI. When I contacted the TBI, I contacted a special agent, and I'm not going to say the name. And they contacted me back. TBI did, and they told me to go to the Hawkins County Sheriff's Department. However, I waited 2 days and turned in everything on her, all that. But we had a backup of everything. And you know what they told me? They said, if you guys want to do the sting, you guys do the sting. We're not helping. That's what Hawkins County said. I thought it was a slap in the face. I thought, because after TBI told me to reach out to them. And so we just contacted other ones. But what they didn't know is we had the FBI already contacted. Some of our people already had the FBI contacted and already had it thrown in. And it was already in operation. So, it was sad. It's sad. And Candace even talks about law enforcement in her back pocket on the video. So there, people can believe what they want to believe. She talks about how she's got law enforcement. Law enforcement calls her when everything's going on. So there you go. And I'm going to release that.
Hey, Allie, did you know anything about any stairs underneath a shed?
Nope.
Upon the Wells property? Okay,
Nope.
Allie said I would think they'd show her if she was up there. Jose said there was a shed with stairs underneath it.
This is crazy.
Yeah, Jose's saying a bunch of crazy things.
If that is true,
Allie would know. I think Allie would know more about, because Jose said Allie was there every day helping take care of the children.
Yeah, but Allie can't say certain things.
Oh, is that true, Allie?
Yep, but I do, like I said, I heard Jose talking about the stairs underneath the shed that one day. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Because I know I know there's 3 sheds on that property. I've never heard of a basement or anything under them.
Right. Yeah, you got to wonder about that one. Also,
Allie.
Yes.
I mean, you was friends with Candace for what, almost 2 years?
About a year and a half.
About a year and a half, and you were up there a lot. I think you would have known, or at least Hunter and the kids would have known.
Somebody would have known and said something.
Okay, yeah. Look, there's a video. There's a video that Cam took, and he's in the and it shows one of the in the shed. There's a basement. So there's. I mean, we already knew about that. Well, I mean, the right people know about it, and there's just certain things that people can't say. And I understand what you're talking about.
Well, maybe
Allie,
Candace just does not know.
Allie, I want you to know that I do support you, and I appreciate you what you're doing. Okay, and you know
Thank
what
you.
I'm
I
talking.
tried to find you. Let's see.
I know you
first
did.
seen
I know
your
you did.
live. I first seen your live. Oh God, it was a while ago, and you were calling Andrew out because of the panda bear. You were walking. I forgot where you're walking through some building.
Oh
Let
yeah,
me tell you.
we was doing around the country. We was doing the Save Our Children act. But I do appreciate you, Allie, because I know, and you know that. Thank you.
Allie,
you're welcome.
Does panda bears have any significance symbol to you?
No.
I mean, when I go to the fair, and like you throw the stuff and you win, you throw darts or you throw the rings or you throw something to win prizes. I mean, I'm always grabbing the big panda bear, and now it's like, it's gonna be like, no, I don't want that. I'm not carrying. I'm not gonna carry.
No, I always went after the frogs and the dolphins.
I'm going to be going after something else now because I ain't going to want to be carrying the panda bear.
Just stay away from the pissy pillows.
Yeah, the pissy pillow. Ernie, did you hear that?
No, and I no, Lord have mercy.
Did you see the live where Benny was talking about the pillow?
So, did you hear the deal about what's supposedly on the pillow?
Yeah, I heard what's on that pillow, and I don't want to think about.
Well, I mean, in the real terms of it, what was supposedly on it? What did you hear? And I'll tell you what we've come up.
That wasn't the pillow for Summer to sit on. That's a pillow that Candace put under her own ass and peed on it.
Okay.
That just made me sick as hell.
She did. She peed herself on the pillow.
The pillow that Benny was hugging.
Oh. So now Betty's new name is
Pissy Pillow Benny.
Okay, I got a question in the chat. Annabella, how long do you think before arrest's going to be made? Maybe 2 or 3 days.
I think they want to keep this going as long as they can.
Hey, Blind Art, did you have any questions for Allie, hon?
Not at the moment. I like to let things sink in.
When you say who you saying they keep it going as long as they can?
I get a little confused sometimes, but I'm not sure. You said how long before they start making an arrest?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm talking about, or just before this all blows open, which it's already blowing open right now. But the fact of the matter is, Benny said that if they don't say nothing on the 24th, he's going to release a video. Why did he say the 24th? Because there's a 72-hour gration period. There's a 72-hour period for that. That's what he's got. That's what the feds give everybody, is that 72 hours. Remember that?
Uh-huh.
But is that
you want to know something, Ernie?
Yeah.
This is how I see it. They need to go up on that hill, get Candace, get Grandma, throw them in jail.
She's not there right now. She's running.
Who's running?
Candace is.
Candace and Grandis are both up on the hill right now.
They're up there right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This weekend, she was saying she was going to go somewhere 6 hours away. So, okay.
Oh, she's all talking, no action.
Oh, I know that. We know that part. But she went camping or something, didn't she?
No, if she went 6 hours away, it would have been to see the boys.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But somebody said she was 6 hours away. I knew that was fake because I was talking to her half a day today. Benny was on. Never mind. I'll tell you about this later. You got an email that I could email you at Prayer Garden because I got some wild shit.
Yeah, I do. It's Prayer Garden 316, like John 316.
Right.
Prayer Garden 316 at gmail.com.
Is that it right there? Okay, that's awesome. I'll email you tonight. I'll email you some of these videos because God in heaven knows I don't want them no more. Trust me, I do not want these no more. Somebody else can have them, and somebody else can continue this.
Oh, I
that's
appreciate it.
okay. We all want it to end. We want that little girl found.
It's not going to end until Summer is found, brought home, and justice is served. Then it shall end.
Yeah, well,
but it definitely isn't going to end until Summer is brought home.
Grandma.
And if anybody wants to, email me, I've got a lot of things to do. We're doing a lot tomorrow with this. You wouldn't believe some of the things. You wait till you see the thing that's going to come out about this. But if anybody in the chat wants to email me, operationrescueourchildren@gmail.com. I look forward to hearing from you guys. I mean, hell, I get thousands of emails, but hell, I love to listen to them, love to read them, and I'm going to send you all these videos because I don't want them in my phone no more, to tell you the truth. Some of this crazy, some of this stuff you won't believe.
Ernie.
Oh, I appreciate that, Ernie.
Did Benny do today what he said he was going to do on the 24th?
No, Benny's got a lot more that's getting ready to come out. So I would pay attention to his next live video. As you see, why did he have to mention my name if I ain't got nothing to do with what's going on to him?
He's not allowed to mention your name.
No, he sure isn't. He sure isn't.
He hasn't said your name at all today. And yesterday he announced that he can't say your name anymore.
Exactly. You see, there's more people out here than meets the eye. People don't take people for granted. People just don't.
Absolutely. Don't ever take anyone for granted.
Because you never know what they really are. And that's the fact. I tell everybody, and I'm not trying to brag or nothing, and I'm not going to. I play a dumb hillbilly in the real life, and I play a special agent in a movie. But hell, these days and times, PG, you know what's real, what's not, right? Fake news, hey?
Absolutely. You know that today you have to cipher through everything. I mean, to understand, you got to really you have to, be educated, and you got to have a lot of common sense to cipher through the bullshit, don't you?
You do. You gotta know a lot about it. But, Allie, I'm telling you right now, I can see through you right now, and I appreciate what you're doing. I do.
Thank you.
I do. And thank you so much. I really mean that. It's hard, ain't it? It's hard holding it in.
It's a nightmare.
I know it
Ernie,
is.
I have a question for you, Ernie.
Go ahead.
Do you happen to know who? I don't know how else to say. There was like some kind of crazy lady that showed up on Miss Daisy's panel and was crying and having a meltdown because she thought Benny killed all the kids and sold their organs, and Miss Daisy wasn't having none of it. But do you know who that crazy lady was?
I've heard about it, but I don't know who she is. As far as Miss Daisy, I think she needs to stay on the farm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have nothing against Miss Daisy or nothing like that. But, however, it's what I've said in the beginning. Our eyes and our ears have deceived us. If you guys don't know what to look for, you'll never see it. You'll never see it. It's right in front of you every day. It happens every day. And you would be surprised if you could actually know, if you actually had those goggles on, those vision glasses that showed you what things was actually going on. You guys would be surprised. That's why our channel tries to teach general awareness. But PG, I appreciate it. And you said Prayer Garden 316 at Gmail, right?
Absolutely.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. And I've got a big day tomorrow, and I'm gonna try to record half of it. So be safe. Be safe, guys.
Hey, Ernie.
Yeah.
Are you going to play the rest of that? When are you going to play the rest of that?
I'm going to send it to you.
Oh, the whole thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna send what I can to you right now. I'm gonna send to you probably tomorrow morning, but you'll have something to go for.
You're not going to stop talking about Summer's case because you've been doing so good. You're going to keep talking.
I'm done with it. I wanted out of it. I never wanted it in the first place. When you all find out what's going on, I know, but I think we've done it. I think we've done enough, and I think we've been ordered. Well, I ain't gonna say we've been ordered, but I've already ordered all members, all of our investigators, all of our team, all of our rescuers. I've ordered them to stand down. TBI, FBI, and law enforcement, they have this. And like I said, I look for it to be unwound within the next few days.
How about your classes? Are you still going to do the rest of the class?
Yeah, for sure. I'm still going to do my classes. If you've seen the other night, they was awesome. I mean, Lord, people loved it.
Oh my God.
I wanted to hear the rest of that recording that you played.
Yes, we can do that. But I'm still going to. Oh yeah, you're talking about the one they killed the kid.
Yeah.
Yes, that was bad.
When are you playing the rest of that?
I'm gonna go over a whole story with that. I've got more of that. I've got a lot more than that. People don't understand how common this is in the U.S., especially in Michigan, Tennessee,
absolutely is.
Down in Memphis. The HTAT, the Human Trafficking Task Force team, busted so many of them. You look down in Florida, what's going on with the sheriff down there in Polk County. You got Sheriff Judd every day. He's coming out with this predator, that predator, Disney World. People getting busted like crazy.
Hey,
but
I have respect for the sheriff in Florida because I'm going to tell you right now, Polk County, he'll bust your ass. Let me tell you that right now.
And we love him. And my publicist, Alicia Turner, he has helped her so many ways with human trafficking stuff. So, we've got a lot of connections, and we're getting bigger. And I appreciate you. If I can help you, Prayer Garden, anything, I'm going to send you this. I really don't want it no more. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare to know. We was beat down. If Cher would have let us have that damn interview with Don Wells, this shit would have been over 8 months ago.
Absolutely. And yeah, she did cockwalk this case something fierce, and
she withheld evidence.
She fucked it up. She kept Donald from. We would have got a lot of information out of him if she just let him talk.
Did you know that one of
his ass?
Yes, exactly. Did you know that one of the people asked Benny about him driving the U-Haul? You know what his exact words was? How could I drive that U-Haul? I don't have a license.
He's out driving all the time.
I wasn't. He said I wasn't the one driving it, but he put himself in the position. That means he put himself in the position when Summer went missing. He's an idiot. He's stupid. He incriminated himself 3 times in a video that they had him. I mean, they had him. They was asking the proper questions. They had him. I've got the video. I mean, well, I don't have it no more, but.
Hey, Allie.
Yes.
Do you know have you ever seen this kitten? Those are the holes in the floor. I didn't ever see those. Those are the holes that they had in the floor.
That's plywood.
That's what?
Plywood.
Yeah, that's what their floor was.
Their floor was plywood. Oh my God.
Now, go from where the cat's ears go straight back.
Uh-huh.
And that should be.
Oh, a big hole back there. There is a big hole in the floor. Behind the cat.
Yep.
Oh, wow. And they didn't even put a register VIN in it or nothing.
Nope.
Oh, wow. Do you remember this kitten?
Yep.
Allie, can I ask you a question? And I hate to ask you this, but can I ask you a question? And if you can't answer it, I understand you can't answer it because of what's going on. But was you ever aware of illegal activities, sexually illegal activities going on with the shed or the basement?
Nope.
Okay.
That was probably way before she started being friends with Candace.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think they stopped it at some point, or do you think they just continued?
From what Fred Hill said, from what Fred Hill said, the law did come up there and crack down on a lot of stuff that was going on that hill, and that was before Allie ever showed up.
Well, PG, did you know about the showering acts, the way they had the showering acts there?
I know.
Summer took showers with Dawn when she was 3 years old up until she went missing.
I heard that. Everybody's witness to that. Yes.
Ooh.
So you imagine, the fact of the matter is, on that, you imagine if she being 3 years old, what are you, about 3 foot tall, 3.5 foot tall? You imagine when you look up what you're seeing. There you go.
Oh, Allie's mom witnessed that. True witnessed that. Jody Sue witnessed that. There has been a lot of people witness the shower thing.
Jose said he did, but we don't know if it's true.
Don admitted it. Also,
Donald told me that yes, he did. That he did shower with Summer. He said absolutely he did.
And
I said, well, when she was like really little, and he's like, no. Like I was like, you mean like just like up 5 years old? And he's like, yes.
Here's the thing too.
Like, oh, that's not good.
School is getting ready to go into play. School is getting ready to come in and all that. They know Summer had to go to school, and they talk about. Go ahead.
Do you think that school starting had anything to do with what happened?
It could have. I mean,
and in your opinion, you don't have to answer this, but in your opinion, do you think Donald would do anything to Summer like that?
See, I didn't really see that coming from Don.
You never do. Nobody does. And it's sad. It's sad.
It is sad, and it's sick to sit here and know that this shit went on, and oh God, like, who the hell did I get involved with? Like,
well, in the video, if you guys listen to the video, Don, I got on there, and he paints a picture. He says, Ernie, let's get real. We have to get real. He didn't say somebody probably. He says somebody has taken her and, sexually molested her, sexually assaulted her, and and then he says, and beat the fuck out of her. And then let's just get real, Ernie. He says, because all this media and all this TV shows and stuff, he said they probably hid the evidence. What evidence would you hide? And then he said they probably killed her. He says hid the evidence first. Why would you say hid the evidence? What evidence are they to hide? You see what I'm saying? He automatically tells and paints a picture of what the scene is.
Did you ever see any of the kids' birth certificates, Allie?
Nope. I didn't even see an insurance card on those kids. Matter of fact, Waylon, before they went to Wisconsin for their little summer trip, he got hurt on one of the dirt bikes. He cut his foot open. And Candace is sitting there crying like a little bitch, screaming and yelling. I picked up that child, put him in the sink, washed his foot off so I could see how bad it was. I said, listen, you got to get this kid to the hospital. Candace goes, I can't because I'm drunk. No shit, bitch. Give your mom the keys. And write out a piece of paper with all Waylon's information on it so I can take him to go get seen.
Did she do it?
She started to, but when I asked for his social and his insurance card, she goes, no. She goes, we'll just wrap it up. How the hell are you going to just wrap your kid's foot up?
Well, somebody said in the chat that the sister of Don Wells. Well, in the video chat with me and Don, he compares Summer.
He was cut bad enough for stitches, and she just wrapped it up.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
And I told that to CPS, and I told that to CBI and the FBI.
What did you say, Ernie?
I'm going to give that part to you. Somebody in the chat said about Don's sister. Well, he compares Summer to his sister 5 times in 20 seconds. He's like, she's so beautiful. She looks just like my sister. she's just like her. I mean, and you could just, he goes into a little trance when he's doing it. Just you'll get it. I'll send it all over to you tomorrow because, like I said, it's just clouding up my phone, and I'm off this stuff. It's up for you. You know, I think it's done. I think it's done.
And there's two things in this case that don't make
sure
sense.
wish you'd have
to me.
stayed on it, Ernie.
Hey, Ernie, there's two things in this case that don't make sense to me at all.
Go
Number
ahead.
one, why was Grandis allowed to leave during an open investigation?
Yeah, why was she?
Number two,
Okay.
why won't Donnie and Candace let them search the property?
Because they may find what's called the urn. Maybe it's dug up maybe it's in the basement somewhere hid or over on top of the hill somewhere. That's just my theory. And Benny, and when that was mentioned to Benny,
I think that they should be looking for a teddy bear because there's a new thing going around where people are putting their children's ashes inside of a
now I've heard in a stuffed animal. I've heard that. I've heard that. Did you know
it closest to them?
Did you know? Did you know that the pedophilia bear back in the day when they was doing it, there was a pedophilia bear that they used, and it's a brown teddy bear.
And anyway, this teddy bear was at the church during her birthday party, but it supposedly was the same bear seen at the house in the new room she supposedly made for Summer. So this bear has been seen in different places, which is really weird.
And like I said, more than one.
Like I said, it looks like the same bear. You know, I don't know. Don't hold me to that one, but it does look like the same bear. And also
well, like I told you before, Fairgarden, if it's something we're aware of, then the FBI must also be aware of it.
I'm going to tell you, I don't think the FBI is aware a lot of anything until people like us make them aware of it. So it's not a panda bear.
That's a damn fact. And they even said it. The detectives, the ones I told, they was like, you know, you're not even, I said, yeah, I know, but we knew exactly what to do. And if we'd got that main interview 8 months ago, face to face with Don instead of on a damn telephone phone call that led us around a bunch of bullshit, and we had to figure out what was fact or not. But I knew Benny had a key in it the whole time. Anybody who returns to the scene of the crime 2 or 3 different times, 12 hours away, trying to get in and get out. He installed cameras that Candace, and I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Candace took those cameras down and put her own up.
And the flute player got fired from his job just like right after Summer came up missing, and somebody said he was, I guess they came in and seen him, he had burned something. They don't know what he burned. I don't know, but I do know he got fired from his job. I don't know how much of his rumor. I do know he got fired from his job, put it that way, but I don't know how much of because he was, they didn't know what he had burned. He did burned something. And anyhow, I do know he lost his job. So
was it behind the church?
Could he have done something like that? I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, I don't like to accuse anyone of anything that I do not have 100% proof of. So, but this is rumor. I have no idea. But then again, down there in Tennessee, people burn things themselves. So, I mean, I do not believe TBI or law enforcement was watching Don and Candace Wells every minute or every second. That's what I'm saying. And if they did indeed do something like that, that would be reason to be carrying that bear around. Wouldn't it be crazy? They turned a Build-A-Bear into a urn place for children. That would be really freaking scary.
Oh wow. Garden, I just got a text just now that about this information. What we can do, if you want me to, if you want to put it on that you're going to have Don and Candace's phone calls played tomorrow, and then let people gather around. Tell me what time that you want to, and if I could come up on your panel, I'll be able to play them for you. Somebody said they didn't want me to give this out right now because it is part of it, and I know exactly what part I can play and what I can't. And we don't want to edit it. We don't want to cut it and edit it. No way, shape, form, or fashion.
Well, if you want to come up on panel tomorrow night, that would be wonderful.
Yeah,
but,
just name it whatever you want to, and I'll just come up on panel. And if you want to, let people come to it and everything, I think everybody needs to listen to it, and we'll play the majority of it what we can. And let people just make their own minds up about it, because when this comes out, what's actually going on, one thing it was real bad is in the phone call with Don Wells, he acts like he didn't never ever meet Jose.
Oh wow!
Yes, he avoids all that. He avoids all that. So. People can do and believe what they want to believe, and but like I said, what time do you think tomorrow you'll be on?
I always try to get on here around 10.
Okay, 10 o'clock.
Sometimes I get on earlier, but I at least by 10 I'll be here.
Well, I'll have my live. If I have a live tomorrow night, I'll do mine around 7. That way I don't interfere with nothing. That way my people can come over, and vice versa, whatever. And
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I don't want to do nothing like that. Especially, I know you can get things done a lot better than I can. Especially with, you just got a lot more. You got a lot more fan base. You got a lot more than people who can listen to it and believe what they want to believe. But I appreciate you guys, and it's nice meeting you guys. And again, Debbie, nice to meet you. All the people on panel, thank you, Allie. I wish you would have got a hold of me in the beginning. I do appreciate it. Thank you. I'm glad to get to talk to you now. That means a lot.
You're welcome. Hey, and another thing that irked me about this case is the day after the TBI came and questioned me and Hunter. Not once, but twice that day. The very next day, Candace and her mom were here. They showed up on my doorstep.
Want to know what they wanted to know.
Yep. I was like, that's crazy. And as soon as they left, I dialed the TBI's phone number and talked to the lead investigator. I'm like, excuse me, but Candace and her mom were just here asking my son what the hell he told you guys. And they're like, what were they driving? I'm like, they're in their mom's Silverado.
Yeah. Yeah. And guys, for all you who wanted to know about my awareness class, not last night, but night before last, if you watch the one night before last, it's and I'm going to say, don't bring your kids to it, because it's a reality awareness class, and you guys will get to see exactly some of the signs and symbols and what's actually out there and how they do it and how they work, these child predators, how they work and what you could do to prevent it. It's a really good class. It's about 3 hours, but it's not the one tonight, or it's the one night before last. And so that's about all I can say about it. I can't remember what the name of it was, but it was a good class.
Should I finish up the occult thing?
Yes, that's it. You liked it, didn't you? Did you watch it?
I seen it. Yeah, that's the one I've been waiting for you to play again.
Yes, I'll do that. I'll tell you what, tomorrow night, let's play it in your live. We'll do that one too.
I don't do occult, but I'm coming to yours to make sure that I hear the rest of what was coming down. So
we'll do that. We'll do a good general awareness class about 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock tomorrow night. We'll refresh on everything, and we'll have a real good panel for you guys. Thank you, guys.
All right, Ernie, I appreciate it, and I'll definitely I will be there at 7 o'clock tomorrow to hear the rest of that video.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Bye, Ernie.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye.
God bless you.
Allie, I just want to say you are my rock. I look up to you, how you're raising your kids. You seem like you're doing an awesome job. And I wish you and Hunter the best of luck. And it was nice meeting you.
Not hanging up.
And like always, Prayer Garden, you had an excellent show tonight.
Well, thank you.
And I'm going to get down because I got to go to bed.
No, much love. God bless you. Much love to you, sweetheart.
Alrighty. God bless you guys. Good night.
God
Good
bless.
night, Tab.
Bye-bye.
No, Tab.
Night-night.
All
Nelson, Nelson, did you injure yourself on the head?
Yeah, he did a little
And
bit.
the arm.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I took a somersault out of bed.
Oh.
And I've got a hospital bed. My arm got stuck in the half rail of the.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear
that.
that.
Oh my God.
It got jammed in the bars.
Oh.
So nothing broken though. But holy, rude awakening at 4 a.m.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm so sorry to hear that, sweetheart. God bless you.
Now,
much love.
Since you
you'll live, that's for sure.
Since you mentioned the hospital bed, I'm thinking about getting one for my mother. Do you know if insurance pays for that?
My Medicare did.
Okay.
I believe it was my insurance or it has to do with Medicare and my subsidy insurance.
Okay, that sounds right.
Because I've got people coming in. I got a not a nurse, but a medical care worker, and they used to call them companion aid. Now they call it something else. She made lasagna for me for dinner tonight.
Aww.
But
well, you can't beat that.
No, I like fresh food.
Yeah.
Anyway, they saw a need. I asked for it, but they knew I had a need for it. But
right.
I should have had full rails. I got a quarter rail.
Oh, okay.
But I've been pretty restless past couple nights, so it's like I'm pulling the couch bed out tonight. It's like a little lower to the ground.
Yeah. Absolutely. You need to take care of yourself, sweetheart.
Oh, I do. It's just
absolutely.
You got to roll with the punches, I guess.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. We all do.
But like, I'm one that just gets right back up and goes back to business.
You have to. In this life, we have to. And I admire you for that. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Not letting nothing keep you down. God bless you.
Even if I feel like junk, I'm doing live stream on my channel. But it's not about what I feel; it's about what I do.
Yeah.
I'm Irish and Viking, so
yeah. The Irish is the stubbornness, and the Viking is the strength to keep going.
yeah.
Absolutely.
I think Allie's falling asleep.
Yeah. I think I'm keeping my sweet Allie up all night.
I have one more question for Allie.
Okay.
Allie, do you know how many friends that Grandis has in the area there?
None that I know of.
Because there's a lady, her YouTube name is Ziggy Valero. She claims to be a close friend of Grandis. And that Grandis has confided in her, and she tells stories. I don't know if they're believable or not. I guess you don't know about her, right?
Nope.
And if she truly was a friend of Grandis's, Allie would have knew, because Allie was closer to Grandis than she really was Candace.
Yep.
Hey. Sorry about that, guys.
Cats are fighting.
Absolutely. Allie, I would sure love to have you back up again. If you don't mind coming back up again.
No, I don't mind.
I absolutely love having you upon panel. And if you'd like to come back tomorrow night, you are more than welcome. Matter of fact, girl, you are welcome to appear every night if you want to come up. Absolutely. And here it's it's America here. You freedom of speech. I mean, say anything you want to say. It don't matter. Whatever you need to clear up, you can clear up. And hey, hopefully, I mean, I think we almost provoked Candace coming up tonight. Maybe she can get provoked and come up here.
She told Benny she's done with YouTube.
Yeah, bullshit. How many times?
She ain't got the balls to come up.
Yeah. I don't think so either. But I don't know. I don't know. Candace is getting pretty froggy here lately. She might leap. She's I noticed she's talking mighty bold to Ernie, and I mean, like, her shit don't stink, right? I guess just that pillow. I don't need to go back on that one.
She mentioned to Benny about leaving. She did say something about leaving, and then she said something about a 4-week rehab.
Wow. But yeah, like I don't have a problem coming up. Like I said, I got tired of sitting in the dark. Then Andrew calls me up and tells me, "What are you doing? What do you think? What, dude? Really?" Allie's gonna come out because whoever that Allie chick was, they couldn't even show their face on here.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I've got a problem calling people out now because the other day I came across Andrew's live, and needless to say, I was not nice because I called him up on my phone. And I'm like, "Listen, you better get that chick off your fucking face, off your YouTube live." There was that one girl missing but not forgotten. Her name was Trisha.
Oh,
yeah.
She's
a loon. So as soon as I got up on panel with Andrew, she ran out the room like a little.
Wow.
She couldn't face me. I said, because she was out there. She's like, Team Hunter. I'm like, hold up. And that's what I told him. I said, this chick's up here saying Team Hunter, but in the beginning, she was bashing him and me all through the mud.
Wow.
Like giving everyone false information and everything. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I called her out on it.
Well, I know that I have took up from Hunter from day one. I have taken up for him. He was just at the wrong place at the wrong damn time. You know what it was, how I feel about that day for Hunter? It was, you know what? He couldn't have picked the worst fucking day to meet up with Candace. That's the only thing that, I mean, who knew that was going to destroy his future? I'm telling you, Allie, I know you don't want to hear about the lawyer thing, but I'm going to tell you what, once they, in my opinion, they're going to be prosecuted. That's my opinion. I do believe they're going to be prosecuted. And I'll tell you, if that was my son and them bastards are prosecuted and sent up the creek for what has happened here to this beautiful little blonde-headed, blue-eyed Summerwell Utah moon. Let me tell you something. I would sue. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Summer Moon, Utah Wells. And I think I mixed it up a minute ago because that pillow is still on my mind, and I've got to get that damn thing off my mind.
You said her name completely backwards.
I think I did. I think I did. But the thing is they ruined Hunter's life. Yep. They ruined his damn life. And I'm going to tell you something. This is not ever going to go away. It won't ever go away. The way people lie and the way people fabricate and make up stories. This is going to haunt him forever.
It was so bad that he didn't even want to get up and go to school no more because kids at school were harassing him nonstop.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm going to tell you something. That harassment ain't going to stop in his 20s or his 30s or his 40s or his 60s, or if he lives to be 100. You're going to have some ass that's even going to pick on his great grandkid because of this.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Well, I get it. I get it at work sometimes. Like, there's an incident at work where I was working at the service desk, and this dude came up and he kept talking about Summer Wells' case and my son, and I'm like, dude, shut up. And like about 5 minutes, like could have been like 5 minutes longer, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, hell no. Like, I had to make my voice stern. And Leslie looks at me, she goes, Allie. I said, oops. I said, well, Jesus, tell him to shut up then.
Absolutely.
Like, shut up. Like, I've had enough. And, I told my boss right then and there, okay, I'll go get a coaching. Come on. You're going to coach me because I sold out because, what I'm going through? Like, dude, no.
Mm-hmm. Like, right. Absolutely. And, and that's the thing, is this not only affecting your son, but it's affecting your whole family. It's affecting his brothers and sisters. It's affecting his mother. It's affecting his grandmother, and his great grandmother. All of you have to live in the shadows of all of this bullshit that should have not ever been put on you. It shouldn't have ever been put on you. And I asked Donald, and it wasn't like somebody, and if you need a witness, I will be your witness. I asked him on numerous occasions to please clear Hunter. And he would not. And I think I even got a recording. I'm going to go check, but I think I got a recording I can send to you where he said something really shitty. I'm not going to say on here what he said, but if I have it, I will send it to you. And for your records, where he said something really nasty about Hunter. So absolutely, I will. I don't think that any child should ever, Donald wants to talk about his childhood and how horrible it and how people should feel so sad about him, but he ain't going to give that, to another child. Fuck him, No. That was unacceptable to me. And I have even asked him on these lives to please clear Hunter in front of everyone. And he would not do it. So absolutely. It's sad. You have got a beautiful family, Allie, and if you would go and spend money like so many people have stepped forth and said that you did to feed this family, and take care of somebody else's children, then I know you're definitely taking care of your own.
Oh yeah, my kids come first. Like, there's a video, the Chris McDonough interview. For one, I didn't know my shirt raised up. Number two, my kids will walk around with brand new clothes on than I would.
Wow. I was talking about your clothes. I was. I'm not gonna lie, I did. And I'm gonna tell you, I know what kind of clothes look really good. I wish I would have been a shopper for people, or a fashion. I would have got into fashion because my mother was a heavier set woman. And I'm telling you, the pedal pushers and the flowing tops, they look so beautiful on the heavier set women. They just look really nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I know Tennessee is hot as hell. I know that.
That's one thing I'm not looking forward to.
Yeah,
Is
that heat's already starting up.
Yes, it is.
And but I did talk about the fashion. I'm not gonna lie. But I did say that you would be beautiful in the flowing tops and the pedal pushers and the little sandals on your feet, or little tennis shoes with a pair of footies. Absolutely, you would. You'd be stepping out, girl. Straight up, you would definitely be stepping out. And I used to shop for a lot of different people, and everything don't look good on the same people. You know what I'm saying? We all have, like, I'm going to be honest, some of these girls really look good in the gothic look. You know what I'm saying? They just fit that look. And I mean, they're pretty in that look. I don't know if they would be that pretty in anything else. So, it is what it is. You take, take a blonde-headed girl, and she looks better in certain colors. You take a darker-headed woman, and she looks better in certain things, or the eye color. If you have certain color of eyes, there's, colors that'll bring your eyes out, make them look more blue, or make them look more green, and or brown. It's just, people say clothes ain't the person, but yes, clothes do kind of make the person, to be honest with you.
Can you put me in a 3-piece suit? Pinstripe?
Pinstripe would not look good on you. You would look better in solids. You would look much better in solids.
I like 3-piece stuff, but anyways, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
You like pinstripes? Hey, if you like it, wear it. If you like, sometimes just say to hell with it, wear it. That's what I say. If you're feeling it, wear it.
But, so, I do have a question for Allie. Being associated with them, or I shouldn't say you're associated with them, but you've been around them. But who do you think is telling the truth? Well, I don't think anyone's telling the truth in that family.
No, they're all.
I kind of say that they're all guilty by association, but do you think there's gonna be a patsy, or is the truth gonna actually come out totally?
I think the truth will come out. But the question is, who's going to tell it?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Allie, was purple really Summer's favorite color?
Summer loved the color purple.
Okay. So Candace and Donald did know that.
I have a question.
Why do you think that they didn't know her age or her birthday?
That was weird. Like, how can you not know your own kids' birthdays?
Yeah.
Like, hello. Those are your kids. You carried them for 9 months. You birthed them. They came out to you.
Did you ever go to any of their birthday parties?
She never had birthday parties for them.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Ouch.
You had one for Donald.
But those kids never had a birthday party when I was young. Nope.
Wow. I seen them at your daughter's birthday party.
Yeah,
Your daughter had a nice birthday.
Yep.
All kinds of stuff given to her. You know, that's one thing I got to say, Allie, is, I know you're like, my mother is my mother, but I'm going to tell you something. Your family sure knows how to stick together and love one another. You got a good family, a really good family. You are definitely blessed.
Thanks.
You are definitely blessed. I did take note that, your mother truly loves you, and I could tell you truly love her. You guys got your little differences, but when it comes to love, it's all there.
Thank you.
You're more than welcome. You are a sweetheart. You are a sweetheart. That's what the rebel chicks told me, that I wish I would have got to know you early on in all of this. Absolutely. Donald and Candace, they painted a whole different picture in my mind than what you truly are. They really did. And Donald and Candace Wells are very convincing people when they talk about other people and so forth and so on. They go that extra 10 yards to try to make it believable. And so absolutely, in all honesty, I apologize for believing anything that them two idiots ever told me about anybody. Absolutely anybody. Out here on YouTube, like I said, you got to be very careful. You got to be very, very damn careful, and you really need to not say nothing until you get the facts and you know the truth, and you personally get to talk to the people, that get to know them yourself before you judge them. Don't judge anyone off of what someone else tells you. There's two sides to everything, and you need to get the other side before you go making decisions.
Yeah, there's two sides to every story, and don't judge a book by its cover. That's what I teach my kids growing up.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yeah, I know I'm only human, but PG should know better. I should have known better, and I wanted those parents to be innocent so bad. It was my want. And when you want something so bad, you don't really want to face the truth. I knew at some point I had to, and I did, but you get so damn tired of it always being the parents. You get tired of it, and you just, for once, really want it to be different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And but I gotta, my fear is it's not different this time.
Like, a lot of people keep posting on Facebook and YouTube and everything, oh, if Allie cared too much about Summer, why isn't she at the vigil? Why isn't she out here searching for her? And I was sitting here thinking, you don't even know what I do in my, with my life. Like, I pray every day and night that baby's found.
And you work, and you've got a family, and you've got so many other things, and you want Summer found more than anyone.
Yep.
I don't see any reason why think you should be searching for her.
I bet you Allie looks at all the kids inside of Walmart to see if it's Summer.
Oh, my eyes are always out. It's like, what would you do if you ever found her?
And you know
I'd grab her right away and call the TBI and say, hey, look, this is where I found her, and this is where I'm at.
Searching. Allie does more searching by looking at every child in that Walmart store than Candace and Donald Wells has done in 9 months. So, you know, if anyone wants to fault Allie, they're doing wrong. You know, you're doing wrong.
Everyone's like, well, her daughter ran away when she was 12. Yeah, my daughter ran away. My daughter admits to you. She wasn't the perfect teenager growing up. She got hooked up with a bad crowd. She made bad choices. That doesn't make me a bad parent. I sat there, I banged on everyone's doorsteps. I monitored everyone's Facebooks. I went 100 people down that she went to school with.
Show me a perfect teenager. Show me a perfect teenager. I just want to see one perfect teenager, because I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't. Just show me one perfect child, period. Show me a perfect 5-year-old or a 6-year-old or so. I'm going to tell you something.
Nobody's perfect.
There is no human. There is no human on the face of the earth perfect. It's the imperfections. It's the imperfectness that, you know, makes you love people. You love them for who they are. That's what Jesus was talking about. It's called unconditional love. You don't love them because they're perfect or they're imperfect or any. You love them because they are who they are. You love them for them, not who you want them to be.
Yep.
And I'm going to tell you, and that love right there is perfect. See, there's a perfect love, but there's not a perfect person.
You know, I agree with you totally. You know, I mean, my girlfriend's almost 400 pounds and blind.
Oh my gosh!
But I don't look.
I can see the tears in your eyes, Allie. I can see the tears in your eyes, girl. You try to look up and hide them, but they're there. And I could tell that, you know, and this is really destroying you in many different ways. And I am so sorry that you're going through all of that. You know, not only is this child that you love and hold so dear missing, and you don't know what went wrong, but you also have your son that you love and hold so dearly, and the rest of your family being tormented and tortured over it. And that's, honey, you're walking through hell. And
it's a nightmare. It's like,
yes, absolutely, you are walking through hell, girl. But you got to remember, Jesus is walking with you, baby. So you're going to get through this. You know, this too shall pass. This too shall pass. And you know, God bless you. God bless you and your family. And I definitely am praying for you. I'm praying for you to. First of all, I'm going to pray for you to get well, because I know you. I can hear you coughing tonight. I know you're not feeling well at all. You're putting up with all this shit on top of it. And I'm so sorry that you're going through so much in your life, you know. You don't deserve this. Absolutely not. And your son don't deserve it. None of your family deserves this bullshit.
Allie, you're getting so much
bullshit. But you know what? You got a hell of an advocate behind you tonight. And let me tell you, you get me behind you, and I better not hear nobody speak about you badly anymore. That's
Allie, look at the chat. Are you looking at the chat, Allie?
Yep.
Tons of love for you in that chat.
Absolutely. Hey, let's kick that Connie Hicks, whatever her name is, Connie Hick at her. Did Molly go lightly sticks and cash in your pocket, or was that a candy bar? It's none of your damn business.
Who is she?
Her name was Connie something.
Connie Hicks.
Hicks.
My mods find this. There she is. I'll put a candy bar in your pocket, bitch. Put my foot in your ass. There you go. You're blocked. You the fuck blocked. How you like that? Connie. What was that? High liquor.
He'll lick
Yeah,
her.
I think you're a low licker. If you ask me, you can lick my ass. You're
Oh
talking
my
here.
God. Oh,
There you go.
Would you like Candace's pissy pillow to hug?
Yeah. Go up on 110 Benham Road and hug the pillow. Go up here and hug the pillow.
She got the steel boot.
There you go.
Allie, I have one more question. I'm sorry. It's not a hard one, I don't think. And you may have answered it already. I came in late to this live because I didn't get a notification. I would think that you would know how long Jose was actually living in Candace's house.
Well, I know he was there when I was there. And then after I left him up on the hill, I don't know how long he was there for.
Well, you know he was there through October. So when were you there?
He popped up September the 19th with her ex Hunter's dad, and he left
in
October the 15th. So that's how long he was there.
Less than a month.
Absolutely.
Oh man.
I gotta get to bed.
And he was there for 6 months. Okay, Blind Art, I appreciate you coming up, sweetheart, and spending time with us tonight. I really do. And take care of yourself.
Yeah. There's one thing I want to leave you guys with. All right?
Absolutely.
There's a saying, and it's not my own, but I agree with it. It says, if you're going through hell, just keep walking. The devil might not notice you.
Yeah.
Amen.
I don't care.
I'm ready to confront that devil head on.
And you know what? Jesus is there, Allie. He'll hold your coat. So you just
Good night, Nelson.
Good night. But you know, like, God is my hero and he'll get me through it.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. He sure will.
And you know, I got my best friend, you know, my family and my best friend. She's more than my best friend. She's family.
There you go. There you go. And you know,
and anytime I need a vent or let loose, let me tell you that poor lady, she hears it.
And I bet when she needs the vent, you hear it too.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? That's a two-way street. The way it's supposed to be, Allie. That's the way it's supposed to be. Every friendship's supposed to be a two-way street. As I was saying, you know, you do not mess with your best friends.
No, me and her have two matching shirts we had made. And
you know, if Candace would have truly been your friend, she would have been happy for you, and she wouldn't have touched Jose with a 10-foot pole, and she'd have let him know it too.
Yep.
Because that's what, you know, friendship is.
Yep.
She'd have told him if he has a problem with you, then he has a problem with her. And he needed to just pack it up and be gone out of both of your lives.
Yep. Like me and Leslie, we have the exact same shirts made. We're twins. And it states, they state, I forgot where it is, but it's funny. And it goes, my best friend is my best friend. You mess with her, you mess with me, or something like that. And then at the end of it says, mess with the both of us, bitch, you better run.
Yep.
And then I also have a little cute unicorn shirt that I had made. And it says, I forgot what it says, but it says you can eat shit and step on a Lego. And my unicorn's got her middle finger up. Yep.
Step on a Lego.
Because there's I get so much hatred for this case and everything. And like, I was actually at a football game this past fall, and I didn't know this chick was sitting like really near me, but she had taken a picture of me and posted it all over YouTube and all over Facebook and said something about if I really cared about Summer, what was I doing sitting at a football game? First of all, that shirt I was wearing was because my daughter was a cheerleader, and my best friend's grandson is a football player.
Right.
Hey, I was showing team spirit. I was there for the kids.
Absolutely. And but so,
Right.
you know, you're always going to have these evil humans and trying to destroy all the goodness. American Girl, I did not, you know, you stayed in the panel all night. I did not have you put out of here or block you or do anything bad to you. I just felt that, you know, you obviously came in here with maybe a messed up attitude or something. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt because you definitely came up on our panel with one. And, you know, and I've allowed you to stay in a chat the whole night. And you went over to Ziggy's. Don't think that I don't know about that already, about you being over at Ziggy's, talking about me. And I still let you stay in here and have your opinion, because that's what I do. I believe in opinions. Now, did I let you back up on panel to disrupt everything? And, you know, no, you need time to cool off tonight. I don't know what you're dealing with, what you're going through, or why you jumped with an attitude the way you did. And, you know, but I do think that you have to, you don't treat people like that, man. Ernie ain't ever done nothing to anybody to deserve what you came up here and did to him tonight. That was just right down rude. And he graciously stepped down. And I appreciated that very much so, to cause me no problems. He did more for me than you did. And, you know, and you got away with the first round and you thought you was going to keep, you know, do a second one up here. Well, that don't work here. You get, you know, sometimes I'll do 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out, but sometimes it'll be 1, 2, and you're the hell up, down in the chat, you know. But I've let you didn't get the third strike tonight, and I hope that, you know, maybe if I care, you would have listened. I was listening, and I didn't like a damn thing I was hearing. You know, I didn't like a damn thing I was hearing. I don't like people that, you know, for one, I'm not here for the money. So to throw something like that in my face, you fucked up right there from the start. I don't give a damn. I mean, I have I do have the I'm sorry. One of my kids came in to say goodnight. I do have the memberships because over here we're a family and we like to try to separate ourselves from other people, so we know, you know, everybody from others. But a lot of people, you know, we got a lot of family in here that, you know, don't even have $2 a month for membership. So, and that's okay too, because we're getting to know them as well as everybody that's lit up in the membership group, as well. So, you know, at this point, it don't matter if you're a member or you ain't a member, right? I mean, if you want to be one, it's great. And, you know, that's beautiful. If you don't want to be one, that's beautiful too. It doesn't matter. What I'm saying is, I'm not here for the dollar. I'm here for Summer Moon Utah Wells. I'm here to, you know, for the same reason all this beautiful chat is in here. This whole family, we are all for her. This isn't PG's YouTube. This is our YouTube. Our YouTube. And we all need to be respectable. We all need to treat one another with love, kindness, caring, and sharing, and love. That's what, that's what would Jesus do? He'd be kind. He'd be loving, and he'd be caring. He wouldn't come up on panel and run other people off, hurt their feelings. Not what you do to others. I mean, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And you would not have somebody just flop up there and start telling you something. No. But you did it to someone else. And I'm sure you hurt his feelings. And, that hurt my feelings as well. I let you get away with it. And you started it again. I don't know why. I just think you was having a bad fucking night and you need to cool off. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. You think so, but it's very, what the hell is that word? Shickly? No, you didn't ask to come up and apologize to Ernie. You asked to come up and said you would be quiet, which now you're telling me you was going to talk. You said, I promise I'll be quiet. And I figured you wasn't going to be. And, you could have said, I'm sorry, Ernie, in the chat. I could have popped it right up here in the front so he could have seen it. I didn't hear no apologies to Ernie. Now I'm hearing an apology to Ernie. Ernie will be back tomorrow night. You want to apologize to Ernie, you can do that tomorrow night. I mean,
PG?
Yes.
I think we lost Allie.
No, I'm still here. Everything chat.
No, I think Allie went to get her something to drink or something, probably.
I have another theory about that teddy bear. I think you said it, that Candace said, Summer will always be with me. Do you remember her saying that?
Who said it?
Candace.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
So if she has Summer in that teddy bear, then
she said, I'm going to get my boys back, and Summer will always be with me. I don't care what anyone thinks. That's what she said.
Yeah.
Her and Donald both know, and Grandis. I think Candace, Grandis, and Donald, in my opinion, they all know what happened to Summer. They knew from the start. That's why they didn't go out putting up flyers. They didn't look for her. They knew she wasn't lost in the woods. They knew from the beginning. They hollered abduction in order to, think they'd get away with it. They wanted, her to be looked for anywhere but in that vicinity. And, they just wanted to make people believe she's gone, but they wanted to make people believe she was gone in a different aspect, not by their own hands, in my opinion. But she is gone by their hands, in my opinion. And, and they've turned a lot of people's lives, like Allie's and Allie's sons, actually Allie's whole family's life, into a living hell. And Mr. Dobbs, Mr. Dawson, even Robin, even Jody Sue, Andy, Jody Sue's son, Sherfy Senior, Sherfy Junior, God dang, I could sit here all fucking night and the list shall go on, right?
Right.
They have really fucked a lot of people. I mean, they said even Chris M and the stepsisters did it. You know, they went as far to even try to, you know, say I done something and shit. You got me bent. They're crazy. They are blaming anyone and everyone, trying to throw anybody they can under a bus. I mean, Donald, when I seen him use the yellow car after I stood there on the phone and heard law enforcement tell him, yeah, it was speeding, but nothing else, you know, to do with any of this. And he still came out when he thought he was in a pinch and threw that car under a bus. I said, why'd you do that? He had not an answer for it. And I knew why he did it, because he got put in a pinch and needed something, and he pulled that out of his pocket to get it done. And I said, damn, that's when I knew they was trying to use anything they could to take the focus off of oneself.
That's all they've been doing.
Yep.
And also they've been
White window baby, just block American Girl. Just block her, please. You got a wrench, block her. No, White Window Baby did not bag for anything. White Window Baby was voted to get a wrench by the rest of this chat, which this chat runs this Facebook as well as PG does. And when they want something, then PG goes along with it as well. Block her. I'm done. I'm done, man. You just hit strike 3. You're fucking out. There you go. Still toe booting your ass now, you know? And unsubscribe and fucking you know, drop your membership on your way out. You ain't even fucking welcomed here anymore. Pick that membership up somewhere that somebody wants you at. There you go. Don't come in here causing problems. Nobody wants that shit. Nobody needs that shit. Nobody's gonna put up with that shit. There you go. PG's about to go on a fucking rampage.
Oof.
Damn. Humans, man. I'm going to tell you, I can't stand people like her.